To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. 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 And here he is, the star of our show.
That's me.
Direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pum'Kin guy.
Why's it gotta be dark? Hey, how's it going? It's Wednesday. We got a snow day. Snow! Snow! Nobody knows the shoveling I've seen. Nobody knows the icebergs. Dude, there was just so much ice everywhere. It still hasn't melted. So school was just like, you know, whatever. Stay home. Like, we know you can portal in, but, yeah, whatever. Nah, I wish you went to a school. Dude, if you went to a school like that where it was just like, snow day, whatever. No, you had to go to the Catholic school, which is like, you know what? Everyone walked through the desert for 40 years, so you can make it to school in 3 feet of snow. Let's see who's here. It is Wednesday, right? Okay, good. Guess we started with the iced coffee already, huh? Nice. Anyway, where? Building. Nobody's jumping off that, right? Okay, where are we? Bagels, what's up? Hold on, I gotta situate. Let's see, okay. Macat, what's up? Passenger 57, what's up? Rose Gaming, BG said something. Slim, the Grizz. You were streaming, right? I thought I saw your head on the internets for a second. I think. Okay. Adrian, what's up? Let's PC. What's up? Nautical Razor, what's up?
Good
Honey
morning,
Plague.
PG,
What?
Pauline and chat. I hope you have an amazing stream. I will have to catch the VOD since I am at work. For the Horde.
Alright, well, I gotta move the alerts because if we crash, it's because I tried to move something. Why are the alerts up there? Oh my god. That's so, dude, that's like ghetto. Oh, don't crash. Okay, I think we did it. I think. Okay. We did it. We didn't crash either. It's amazing. You know, we should have checked that beforehand. You know, we always test out the alerts beforehand. The one day we didn't, you know what? It's on ahead. Okay. Whatever. Now it should show up here. Better. Anyway, where the hell did we go? Blackbird, what's up? Wick David, what's going on? Is that building from Ghostbusters? The real one? No, that's a different building. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I heard one of the cast members was a little irate that they're not going to be... The 2016 cast members was very upset that they weren't called back for the remake of Ghostbusters or the sequel that's coming out in 2020. Yeah, really? You were surprised about that, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Sassy Grizz, yes, we're streaming, and we're going to be streaming after your stream today, so I'm trying to raise more money oh, still with that? Oh, can't you just break in the middle of the night and just swipe it under cover of darkness? I mean, come on. Be more resourceful. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Send your cold to Florida. We're starting to warm back up. Yeah, but you guys got oranges, and you need that. No, I'm waiting. It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to almost get to be like 40 degrees today, and then tomorrow it's going to be 50 degrees. That's perfect for me. I don't like 60 because it's too close to 70, and that makes me sweat. You know, but I don't like it much colder, so there you go. Bloody Angel, what's up? What are you doing? You rhyming things? That's nice. That's nice. What? How do you feel about the Oscars? I don't know Oscar. Oscar Madison from The Odd Couple. He was cool. Oh, awards for movies. Oh, they do that, huh? They still do that and people seem to care? What, I heard Black Panther was up for Best Picture. Yeah, that's not going to happen. If they do, it's literally 100% pandering because that's a 3 out of 5 star movie at best. At best. You know? So, nice way to be very transparent with your choice to make it seem like there isn't just a bunch of old white people in Hollywood. Let's see. Zaz. Oh, God, no. No, don't drop frames. No. We can't do that. No, man, because then I got to do post-editing. We're dropping frames. Wait, we're back. We found them again. They were dropped, and then they returned to me. Oh, God. No, man, if we get disconnected, that is like hours and hours of post-production. Internet, hold up, or I will beat you. All right? Like an abandoned... I'm trying to say something nice, but I can't. I don't like you, Internet. All right, I think we're good. We're good. Lagging a little bit. Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer I don't care for. Oscar Madison was cool, though. Kept the place clean. Or was that the other guy? Who was the neat freak? I don't remember. Dude, I haven't seen that show in forever. What? Queen's Alien, what's up? Nar, what's up? Mr. Nar, what's up? Where did I leave off? Cravat, can I get some good vibes? Why? I just had my job application rejected from the place I did temp work for the last 4 months. Yeah, that'll happen. Because then they're just going to fill it with more temps. Internet! I don't know. Keep that in mind. We had a huge storm recently. Well, somewhat. It's more ice than anything else. So if the internet does go down, that's going to be the reason. So, you know. I don't know. I can't do anything. This isn't fake snow, you know. Hey, there you are.
I found something last weekend, not at the thrift store, but at the local gun show. I picked up at $800. Shotgun for $125.
Oh, God. You know what? I'd maybe check into it if the serial numbers were filed down. Oof. Dude, that's literally a steal. So that's why I would kind of double check that. Good job, though. And good vibes. I'm sorry your application got rejected, but you know what? If that job doesn't want you, then find a better one that isn't terrible. Ugh, hate that. Where do we go? Vampire guy, what's up? Lakota, what's up? Hello, guy. How are you? I'm doing all right. How you doing? Then 3,000 sacrifices were made to Vampire guy, but come January 28th, my birthday, 300. Oh, really? You got a birthday? Or the 30th? Are we streaming on the 30th? Because I don't know. There's a lot of impending birthdays coming up, and I got to do, like, singing and things. Birthday, yeah, stuff, you know. Let's see.
1 year. That's 12 months. Math is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Happy anniversary to a person who almost never makes me physically ill.
That's pretty good. I'll take that. Put that on my tombstone. Almost never made somebody physically ill. That's beautiful. Thank you. There you go. And I'm aware of the little gnats. You know, they happen. It's cold out, so they're like, oh, God, it's so cold. It's so cold now. Yeah. That's what they sound like. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to die out here, gnats. But not until you ruin the show. I don't know. Maybe I could resituate. Let's see. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, God. They're following me. Get off. All right. No, that's whatever. What is that? Oh, here we go. We're going to do some more lighting. Ignore the sleeve. That better? My God, one day. No, let's do the other one. Now we're back to hospital lighting again. Why does this happen? Dude, we were fine for the longest time. Nothing has changed. No, I swear this room is supernatural. Anyway, I'll be over the hill +4 in 6 months. What's considered over the hill with life expectancy being greater than what it used to be? What's up? I make skillet dishes. Yes, you do. Skillet. Fill it with a skillet. There you go. Thank you. Where do I leave off? Repost. We were called back to work without pay. What? Who gets called back to work without pay? You know what that is? That's the instant hang up. And then found out people elected to stay home, and you're going to have to repost that again. Come on. I love those gnats. I don't like those gnats. Those gnats are terrible. They ruin my life. If I get closer, I'll get attacked with gnats. God, I just want it to work. Anyway, I love when technology challenges me, especially when I prove them. Technology challenged me, and I shall prove them wrong. And it's difficult to do that sometimes. So now New York has legalized the baby's birthday. That's messed up. Don't worry about it. No, like flat out. I'm not getting into that subject. I'm just here to have fun. Let's see. Good day. What happened to Nubbins? You mean Nubbins? Change rogue. Somewhere. Probably buried in the snow, playing around or something. Yeah. Where did I leave off? Hi guys, I miss you all. This crazy stuff. Big Train, what's up? How you doing? Probably involves Hank Hill.
Hiding in the attic so they send someone else home. Midas is a wasteland today, and I need the hours.
Oh. Lame. I hate that. Wait, let me get to the repost coming in. Called back to work without pay for other people electing to stay home or getting the same benefits. Guess how many people on my team are working today? That'd be you. I don't understand the workplace anymore. Any workplace. I only understand the place of my working. I wake up and I work and then I stop when I'm tired. And I enjoy it. And then lag happens. And then I yell at the computer, stop that. I don't know. I don't want it to be a really terrible stream, but we're going to have some lagging issues because of the storm. Have you seen anything from Mortal Kombat 11 reveal streams? No. I'm not super into that, actually. The Mortal Kombat 11, I'm like, I'll watch it when people are streaming it, when it's actually released, but I was more of a Street Fighter person until they ruined it with microtransactions and a bunch of other stuff and, you know, having essential characters behind a paywall. So, you know what? Forget that game. Forget it.
No school today?
No. Snow day. Do you not see? Do you not see the snow? Actually, we haven't used a snow day yet this year, so they're like, we have a snow day. So, all right. What are we going to do? Just hang out and drink coffee anyway, so. I mean, we technically could have done that at school, but, you know, at least you don't have to wear the stupid uniform again. No, it's getting a little weird. Let's see. I'm extremely lucky for my husband to not be working for the gov. Yeah, the gov will mess you up. Damn lag. Hey, Pump Guy, what is the point of behind the foamy coat cards from like 12 or so years ago? What, from 12 or so years ago? They're still around. What are you talking about? Come on, keep up with things. Now we got trading cards. Yeah. What's the point? The point is to have one. Okay? That's the whole point of life. To say you have it. Why does it have it happen on a Wednesday? I tell you, Wednesdays are cursed when it comes to... No, it's actually... yeah. No, Wednesday was actually a lot worse than normal, frankly. I know, this never really happened. Well, sometimes it happens on Sundays. I don't know. It's the internet. I have no control over what they do. Literally every person said, wait, what the bleep, and went home. They were paying to commute and work for nothing, while the people who just didn't answer the phone had no consequences. Yay, government. Well, that's the government, isn't it? It's the government. You know what they do. They mess everything up constantly. That's their thing. That's their thing. You know, when you look up the Better Business Bureau and then you look up United States government and their reviews, it's like, you know, very wasteful, blah, 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 1 star. At least I'm still breathing, you know. Repost. New comic called What Farmhand came out is written by one of the favorite artists. I am aware of that. I am aware of that. I saw it. You reap what you sow. It could have been a little bit more original with the tagline there, but yeah. Tomorrow's my birthday. Are you sure? You're not making it up? Why does everybody have a birthday? Every time I show up, it's my birthday. I'm gonna trust Ellie on that. Happy birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to LA tomorrow, but not now, because not tomorrow. Tomorrow, your birthday. What's up, reindeer?
I can't hate Wednesdays due to it currently being my day off.
Oh, no, you gotta love days when they're off, right? I know, I can't hate Wednesdays, man, because that's my only day off. Makes sense, thank you. I say lag, I am aware of the lag. If it gets terrible, everyone can leave. But, you know, and I wouldn't blame you. But we're shooting from like 1 up to about 7. So I don't know what the internet wants for my life. What's going on?
I saw the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie last week. Damn good, I think another one will happen.
Dude. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, thank you for the birthday song.
Yeah, birthday song. But you can't appreciate it till tomorrow. It's not your birthday today. And yet, like, they're not going to make another Dragon Ball Z something. That is like one of the older anime franchises. You think they're going to let that go? No, it's like
My birthday was January 11th, and the reason why so many people are having birthdays this month is because we are awesome. Go Capricorns.
It's not like Capricorns are a sports team. You folks, you aren't even in the Super Bowl. Cappies. I call them Cappies. What? I don't know. What do you... All right. Lag! No! No!
I do not have a birthday. Like you, I was spawned. But I came from an even darker place and have to reside in a graveyard. But I like it here.
Thank you. And you notice how the robot said spawned like a New Yorker? I think our accent's rubbing off. It's like, hey, I do not have a birthday like you. I was spawned. I'm spawned over here. Way to go. All right, we'll Americanize you yet. Oh, Red Queen robot. I think that was it, right? I'm aware of the lag. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? We're doing all right. How are you doing? What do you mean half Sagittarius, half Capricorn? How'd you manage that? What kind of mystical powers do you have? I thought it was either one or the other. Age of Aquarius. That's water. Oh, crap. I forgot my Blu-ray rental in the car. You got to go get it. Hello, hello. Fallen, what's up? Like that one time the robot pronounced awesome like awesome. It was awesome. This is an awesome spawning point. I want the robot to eventually sound like the secretary in the original Ghostbusters. What was it, Janine? Hey, Ghostbusters, what do you want? That's what I would love. I would love that. Pumpkin Spice, what's up? I am late from cleaning up from my stream. Oh, that's good. Cosplay is getting on my last nerves already. Yeah, it'll happen. Dude, it's a lot of work. I've seen, like, Psychora do it. It's cosplay anything. It takes a lot of work and effort. Lag, yeah. I'm too lazy, though. Boo. At work, how is everyone? At work, how is everyone? I don't know. I'm not at your job. How is everyone at work? Oh, you're at work. How is everyone here? I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing all right. No, I'm not doing all right. Apparently, my internet connection is bleeding. It literally is. It goes into the reds, and I feel like it's a hemorrhage.
Morning, my chilled pumpkin buddy. Been listening to Fallout lore series, and holy crap, some of those stories are dark.
Really? No, we got to tell Dawn about that then, because we never even like did any of those. Like looked at those. Yeah, Dawn was excited for Fallout 76, and then she watched people play it, and then she was like, "No, not really." She's waiting for the next one, and the next Elder Scrolls game that's an actual game and is not going to be a mobile thing. Had sleep study last night. Wish me luck. How do you study when you're unconscious? It doesn't make any sense. She can't even do that. You're talented. I'm a Leo and a dragon. Another comic rumble has changed artist at book 4, and I don't like it. I always hate it. I got to tell you, as a comic book person, anytime I bought a comic and the artist changed, I was always so perturbed. It irked me to no end. I was like, why? You know, and it's like, oh, God. And then you got to get used to the whole thing. It's like when they change doctors in Doctor Who. It's like you just get used to them, and then it's like, oh, Time to regenerate into something else. I'm like, no, I like that guy. What happened? Bring back Tom Baker. No, I don't like whatever Davison guy. I don't like Davison. I don't even know who the guy is. Who's the other Baker after Davison? There was a Baker sandwich there. It was Tom Baker and then Davison, and then who was the other Baker? Bob Baker? Aaron Baker? Tim Baker? Who was the other Baker who did Colin? Colin Baker, right? Yeah, and then Sylvester McCoy was also there. I like Sylvester McCoy, though. He was fun. Colin Baker, thank you. Hope I don't need a, what? What? No. I'm headed to Wyoming again to pick up an interlude and bring back the French fries this time. French fries. Internet, please. I'm busy here. I started playing Skyrim and immediately realized the mistake I had made. It's kind of, it's a good game, but it's very long, you know? It takes forever for me. Gus Baker. You imagine? Hey, I'm Gus Baker. I'm going to be the new doctor. I always thought they should have a Doctor Who that has like a really thick New York accent. That would be great. Like, hey, I'm the doctor over here. That'd be beautiful. You know, you could be all surly and sarcastic, you know? And you give him Timberlands. Because that's like a thing in New York now for some reason. And it'd be like, man, these Daleks are really scuffing my Timbs, yo. Never gonna happen. Anyway. Colin the Thug. Dinner. Oh, I love McCoy. I know, there's been a mixed bag on McCoy as what do you call it? A doctor. People either loved him or hated him. And I think a lot of people were ticked off because he was like the last doctor for a while for the classic series. And I think they kind of blamed him for like the series going off the air because they had like really, some of the writing was just dreadful towards the end. Like the, what was it called? The, what was it, like Survival or something with the weird little cat people? It was just bizarre. But no, I thought he was good. He had a very jovial, you know, kind of sarcastic thing about him. Yeah. And who was the sidekick? Was it like the one with the baseball bat? It was like Harlequin before Harlequin. You know? Maybe that's where they got the idea. Yeah, give Harlequin a baseball bat. Yeah, remember Doctor Who? Yeah. I know, it doesn't really matter. I've always liked Sylvester McCoy. Yeah, Sylvester McCoy. Repost, watch a Korean horror movie marathon in the dark all by myself. After vowing never to watch. Why? Dude, some of those are really good. I usually watch for the makeup because special effects in Asian films are lackluster these days. Ace! There you go. Thank you. Attack the ducks. What the duck is going on? Are there ducks here? Is that Evie? No. Sassy Grizz, what? Oh, other ducks. Ace. Duckies everywhere. Okay, I'm all caught up now because the ducks just broke chat along with internet. I'm going to take a drink break, and I'm going to pour a little coffee on the internet and see if it wakes up. Give me a second. Boom, 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 boom. Ha! And speaking of Asian horror, we got to see one episode. Yeah, yes, brace yourself. We got to see one episode of the anime version of the Junji Ito collection. We saw the used record. Of course, that was the first one we wanted to see because we loved the story. And that was the first story that we read by Junji Ito before we even knew who he was. And then everything else fell into place. However, no. Dude, the anime version of that story is just mediocre at best. At best! At best! It's okay. At best. Hey, the book is better than the movie. I'm leaving it with that, all right? I like the story, I like the concept, and it was just kind of watered down and rushed in anime form. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I tried. Oh, Evie is here. All right, there you go. Let's see. Evie, what's on? Did I startle you? Yeah, go back to bed. Yeah, just because these are not only original, but also most of their stuff is based on actual legend. Yeah, I am aware. You know how many times I've been told that? You know how many times people are like, hey, Asian horror is actually based on something, you know? I don't know. If anything, that's a negative for me. Because if it's actually based on something, then it's like, oh, what? You couldn't come up with your own ideas? You know? At least here in America, we manifest our own ideas and then reuse them constantly for decades after. Yeah. Anyway. The Grudge. It's okay to have a grudge. Wildfire. Hello. Honey, please. What? Yes. What? More ducks. Here we go. What? Some of the super... Tonight's pretty dark. Is it? The delivery people actually rang the doorbell. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing when they do that? Ding dong. I got a package out here, please. Please open the door. It's so cold. Wouldn't that be cool? I want the melodramatic delivery person who shows up there and they're like, dude, please, open up, you got a package here, hurry up, I'm on a time limit, oh my God, I'll just leave it here, go, I don't know what it is, but it's here, good day. You know, I want somebody that stressed out just to show up every once in a while, you know. Gives you a sense of urgency about delivering. Isn't that what most horror is based on? Pieces of lore or something? Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to get all about it. But, you know. Hey, Nightmare on Elm Street was based on some kind of thing that happened with somebody falling asleep and dying in their sleep. And it was a thing. And what? The guy in a hockey mask? Probably somebody went out there and killed a bunch of people. You know. What's up?
At Jim Mathers, hey there PG, I only popped out of hiding from the media to wish you a happy hump day, and there is only 5 days 19 hours and 40 minutes till Kingdom Hearts 3 releases. Now excuse me while I reactivate hermit mode, see you Sunday possibly. Smoke bomb. Oof.
What was that? It was like poof. That was nice. That was actually interesting. Thank you. Yeah, no, a lot of the Kingdom Hearts stuff that is actually supposedly being leaked, apparently, from what I've heard, and I'm not going to say anything, so don't worry about it, is that what everybody else is talking about isn't actually true, because apparently the real things that happen aren't available until the day one download patch, which isn't released until day one, which I thought was actually brilliant. If that's true, for the developers to actually do, so nothing can really get spoiled technically. I'm not sure if that's true. It's just rumors that I've heard. Internet! God. Got the Blu-ray. What? Hold on. You have Netflix. If you have Netflix, check out two of the ones I watched last night called Office and Forgotten. Damn twist endings, man. Yeah, we still got... you know what I got distracted by? Twitch has been playing the Doctor Who, all the classic episodes, and I've been distracted by that. You know, this guy's sitting there. He's like doodling his little pad trying to get work, and he's like, hey, we need Doctor Who. No, literally, we've been zoning out on the Davison Doctor because we're just like, meh. You know, but I'll see what Colin Baker brings to the table, and then after that, Sylvester McCoy. Yeah, we'll see. Does this mean Wolf Cop is real too? Of course. Well, I'm going to answer the door. Too late. Wasting my time. Oh, man. I never answered the door, by the way. Welcome to my television. Hi.
Hello, Pum'Kin Guy Joe Room Indeed a WN.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Apparently, alternate caps confuses. Ah, God. It's appreciated, then but it ain't working. Much like my internet. Oh, the Nightmare on Elm Street one, I mean, case study. Yeah, there was I thought there was a lore and just a bunch of people dying in their sleep. So they blamed, like, the Oogie Boogie Man. It was a huge case study about newspaper article about some Asian dying in sleep. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly, yeah. Hello, Pumpkin. Yeah, hi. Thank you. Korean horror movie recommendation. White, K-pop gone bloody. Isn't there,
Wonder if we'll body slam someone if she shows back up.
Probably. I don't know. I've seen her thighs. It looks like she's been working out. I know rollerblading and all that. But that's another series. I don't want it spilling over to here. We already got rid of that squirrel, so that's fine. Thank you. Now, what was the other one? There was I think there's a J-pop version of that coming out, where it's like the bloody J-pop horror or something like that. There's also an old anime thing about a J-pop star who had like a stalker going after her. It was what was it called? Oh, Blue something. Thanks for follow. Thank you. What was it called? They're finally releasing it on Blu-ray because it was such an important kind of unsettling thing. Thanks for the follow. I got multiple follows. Nice. That is weird. It's still a weird little animation. That was a creepy movie. Was it? I wanted to see what the girl with the slit mouth or the woman with the slit mouth. I forget. Carved. That's what it was called. Creepy looking lady. And I'm like, okay, give me. But yeah, we've still been distracted. Once the Doctor Who marathon is over on Twitch, then I can get back to my normal life. It's just, you know, all that stuff is behind a paywall now. So it's like I can't watch the classic Doctor Who episodes anymore because they're on like BBC's subscription thing or what. Get out of here. I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, Nagi. I'm saying Nagi. Thank you. Prime sub. Thank you. Perfect Blue. Thank you. That's what it was called. For those who remember it, it's got
just different.
Hi.
4 moons and counting. Have you played any more of Curse of the Moon? I'm waiting for the release date for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Yes, we have. It is actually it's very in depth for like kind of a little game. It's I mean it's essentially a little game. How many? I don't know how many levels there are, but I think we got a couple into it. It is a fun game. It really is because it's like 100% like Castlevania nostalgic-y kind of thing, but they got different characters, so you can switch them up. It's great. Dude, it's definitely I definitely recommend that game for anybody who's into like the Metrovania kind of Metroidvania, not Metrovania, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Yes, it's good. Thank you. Where did I leave off? I lost my repost. Sylvester Stallone for next Doctor Who 2020. I'm not talking to you. Hey, I'm the doctor. No. Thanks for the follow. You imagine that? Totally miscast doctors. I never got to see the War Doctor. I didn't even know there was a War Doctor. That was after Magoon, who only had like 2 movies, or TV movies in '96. He looked like Oscar Wilde. And then they had the War Doctor. I forget the guy's name who played it, but he was good. But I want to go see that. Oh, Carved. Yeah, the slit mouth woman. It's really good. See? I knew it. It's on the list. Everyone says Nagi. Yes, Nagi. Thank you. Junk. What? Junk what? Excalibur Light. Thank you. There's a Korean horror movie called The Host. I have actually seen The Host. That was actually really good. But as far as K-horror, I guess it's called K-horror, I'm not very well versed in it because I'm just kind of getting back into J-horror, you know? So it's just, you know, a hop and a skip before you go from J to K. So it's all in the alphabet. John Hurt, thank you. That was, he was a Hellboy guy, right? He was the guy in Hellboy? He was awesome. Jeff Goldblum as Doctor Who. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. A good Doctor Who would be Jeff Goldblum because he has a quirky personality, and that's the thing about doctors. They got to be likable, and I think Jeff Goldblum is always likable, but quirky in a bumbling sort of way, you know. Eighth Doctor had a lot of adventures in audiobooks and novels. Yes, I read up on that because we were like, all right, who are the other doctors? Because we haven't seen most of like Doctors 1 through 3, and then we got hooked on Tom Baker. But then, you know, 5 and 6 we weren't crazy about. Then there was Sylvester McCoy, and then the Eighth Doctor, which I didn't even know existed. You know, because he was only in like 2 things. But they did a lot of audio dramatizations, so that's kind of good to know. Yeah, so I know they tried to bring him back. I think it was in '96 after they stopped it, and I think it was '89 with Sylvester McCoy, and then that didn't work out, and then they waited again until 2005. So And then there was that Doctor Who movie with Peter Cushing. It's kind of weird, but I never saw it. But I didn't know he was in that thing, but it's not technically canon. And why did K9 have his own spin-off series? There was a pilot they showed on Twitch, and I'm like, my God, I thought only America came out with ideas this bad. No, it's not just us. Look it up. It's terrible. What's up?
Anthony Hopkins as the Master, also the Ninth Doctor, is the best.
Oh, dude, that would be great. Oh, the Master. All right, yeah, because that guy's a campy schmuck, like the Master. You know, of course, he's got the little dark goatee and his hair's dyed black, and of course that makes him evil because that's all you needed back in the early '80s, late '70s. You needed a dyed black goatee, and you were evil. You know, it's like God, what the Knight Rider villain for the Hasselhoff, Michael Knight. What was it? His villain just had a goatee. That made him evil. It was so weird. I think my favorite Doctor is the third. John Pertwee was awesome. See, I never got to see those. So, you know what? Well, God, I'm going to have to see if somebody's got those I can watch. But that would be good casting. Anthony Hopkins as a Master, because I could just see the maniacalness about it. It would be great. The Sixth Doctor stories in the novel and audio were way better than the ones they had on TV. That seems to be the case sometimes with audio stuff. Internet, please. Oh, God. Sarah Jane Adventures. Christopher Walken as the Doctor. Doctor Who. Oh, man. Oh, that would be actually kind of funny. And instead of the TARDIS making that weird sound, it could just be cowbell. Dink, dink, dink. It's going to get buried in the snow. If you're looking for a really creepy anime, look up Little Pet Shop of Horrors. So the whole series still gives me cheese. Really? That's the thing? Little Pet Shop of Horrors. All right, that sounds like fun. Creepy creature. Sarah Jane Adventures. Yeah, that was, whatever. I don't know what happened there, but that was just ridiculous. Torchwood. I never seen any of those. Dawn got to see those, but hey, that was during the time when you were neck deep in work. Still are. Cosplays of 56 Doctors. I sit on the sibling of 4th Doctor cosplay. Tom Baker. I know he's still, you know, I haven't seen like a lot of the newer Doctors. I've seen like episodes here and there, but not enough to get immersed and connect with the characters. So Tom Baker is still my favorite, with Sylvester McCoy second, just because of his campy lightheartedness. And, you know, as the newer ones, it's kind of a mixed bag. I like the excitability of Tennant. I like the, yeah, I'd say the kind of the quirkiness of Smith, but and who's the new guy who's like could be cast as Rick and Morty? Oh, I forget his name. Oh, he's a very cold and sarcastic, but I saw an episode with him. He seemed pretty good. But I haven't seen any of the episodes with the guy that looks like he got kicked out of a James Bond movie. He was like the first Doctor that came back in 2005. He totally looks like he could play James Bond. That's why I kind of was like, who's this guy? I'm the Doctor. James Doctor. It's like, what? Get out of here.
Hello, PG and chat. So what are y'all talking about?
Apparently Doctor Who. I don't know why, because Twitch keeps playing their episodes and it gets crazy. How are you? Doing all right? Morning Moon. What's up? Have you heard what the Vengeful Spirit of Japan? Probably, but it hasn't done a thing for me. David Tennant will always be my Doctor. Since I started with him. Yeah, that's usually the case. The first Doctor you see is your favorite. You know, for us it was Tom Baker because what? They reran them on PBS in New York. You know, that was what they called upper class content back in the day, you know, because it was somewhat educational, you know. I know, ridiculous. It's like, oh, this is just so highbrow because it came from you know, England, and everything over there was smarter. That's where we also got to watch Fawlty Towers. So that was actually really good when they'd play Fawlty Towers and then have Doctor Who episodes late at night. It was awesome. Peter Capaldi. Capaldi! There you go. He drinks cold brew. Yes. Everyone drinks cold brew. Imagine an American Doctor Who spinoff. Dude, you and Don were talking about yesterday. I'd be like, I wonder if there's a doctor, we ever make it an American Doctor Who. I don't think it would work. Because, no. I don't. No. It's so weird. There would be so much baggage socially, now that's the problem with America right now is there's so much emotional, socio-political baggage every human being has. You can't make a good series anymore without somebody trying to shove their opinions in your face, It's gross. I was reading up on the original legend of Carved, and I wonder how people were able to run away from her to avoid a big duck and run away from a ghost. I don't know. Yeah, how do you hide from a ghost? Woo. It's weird. The newest Doctor is female, 13th Doctor. That's the thing. And somebody's got to fill me in this, because watching the older episodes, the Doctor has said on numerous occasions he can only regenerate 12 times. So what happened? Why is there a 13th Doctor? And if you're going by lore, wouldn't there technically be more? Wouldn't the War Doctor technically be considered a reincarnation or a regeneration? So then you would have, oh God. So there'll be the 8th Doctor will be McGunn. Then John Hurt, War Doctor, would be 9. Then you have James Bond, which would be 10. Tennant would be 12. Smith, 13, technically. And then, after that, it's like 14, 15, technically. So somebody fill me in. The concept of the female Doctor was spoofed in A Curse of a Fatal Death, was it? Watch the thick of it. Peter Capaldi Unchained is a beast in his own right. Fommy could be creative. I'm just joking. Okay. They tossed that out. They got rid of that? Dude, even the 12th Doctor would have been a 13th regeneration, and they had Gallifrey give him more regenerations than Day of the Doctor. Oh, they could just hand those out. Here you go. Oh, what? You're up to 12? No, I got a couple of more regenerations in my pocket. Here you go. There's another 5 on top of that. Whatever you got to do. What, really? Yeah, I really like the 11th and 12th Doctor. He basically got all his lives back. Really? Huh. Well, I mean, I knew it would be something convoluted like that. Like, hey, we still got a series to do. Just write something in there. He gets it back by whatever. I just, it's, as far as lore getting thrown out the window, I'm doing the math in my head when I'm watching Davidson say, well, if I sacrifice myself, then there's all, I'll be dead, because it was an episode where they wanted to drain his life force to, because these weird people who wanted to be Time Lords failed being Time Lords, and it got all messed up, but they lived forever, and the only way to be killed is to drain off his energy.
Towers was, there are only 12 episodes. I got the complete collection from Half Price Books for a steal compared to a new copy.
Yeah, we got ours at a thrift store for I think it was $6. We were like, yes! I love Faulty Towers. Dude, that was literally one of the pinnacle. Is like the pinnacle of English humor to me. It is so good. So good. Good job on getting that. Repost. Watch it. Think about the constant rage. He was doing the show. I'm not joking. All right. I got to look that up. He got granted more regens. A really good deed he did. Oh, really? That's the story? Oh, you did such a good deed. Here's some more lives. It's not like a Mario game where it's like, oh, wow, look, you saved the princess. Here's a couple of lives. Do it all over again, Doc. What? Oh, get out of here. I've never watched Doctor Who. I don't know. For some people, it's not their things, but people who like it get all geeked out about it, and that's actually kind of cool, considering the show's been on 50 years, not consecutively. Apparently, Time Lords can't get a recharge. I think the Master got a new cycle in an old season to explain why it wasn't. Oh, God. It's always something. It's hard for me to watch that stuff because we're always doodling or something.
Speaking of Japan,
Hi.
I can't wait until the 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo. Favorite events are equestrian, gymnastics, and swimming.
I want equestrian, gymnast, swimming. So I want water polo with tricks. Okay, you combine all those and then I'll be interested in the Olympics. I don't care about the Olympics for some reason. Because I just see all these people in peak physical condition doing stuff that I will never be able to do. Makes me feel bad. And don't say go get fit, because that ain't happening. Too busy to be fit. Doctor had additional lives given to them to different emergencies throughout his run. Oh, okay. Oh, it's an emergency. Here's another one. God. The old Doctor Who pinball game is good. There was Doctor Who. There was a Doctor Who video game. I did not know. It came out a long time ago, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't hold up. But I think that would be a fun game if they actually came out with a Doctor Who video game. I think people would like it. It would have to be very well written and like, you know, your choices matter kind of thing because you're traveling through time and whatnot, and you could be any doctor you want. I think it'd be great. The Master has already used up all his regenerations when Tom Baker was on. Oh, all right. Lucifer is a great show. That guy, I had no idea that was the dude that played in Miranda. The guy who played Lucifer. I had no idea. I didn't get to see a lot of that, but I did watch the Miranda series, which was actually good. Red. Got a slip-mouth woman, man, is reading it while you guys talk about Doctor Who. There you go. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of games? Doctor Who games? Get out. Really? Serious question. Why do we need an American Doctor Who? Oh, but we can't understand them Brits and their slang. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, here's the thing. I don't like American versions of things. Because I feel like something gets lost in translation, even if it's just English. You know, like, for example, The Office. The proper English version is, in my opinion, a lot better than the American version.
The Ninth Doctor had Rose Tyler and also one of the scariest episodes, The Empty Child, with one of the scariest lines, "Oh, you my mummy, it scared the crap out of me as a kid."
I don't remember that episode. Probably didn't see it, so that's why. Yeah. All right, well, we got to do that. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Everything ever being set in New York makes me not want to go there because I've seen it already. Yeah, pretty much. No, I agree with that. I've seen enough of it. Nothing beats a good omelet. That was a change of pace. Been Doctor Who games since at least the 90s. Really? Well, they should make a good one now, like a new one. You know, where the hype is there. You know? American Doctor Who is Stargate. Oh, I remember Stargate. Yeah, I'd rather watch Doctor Who. Stargate was all right, though. But yeah, you don't need American Doctor Who. Just let things be what they are. Every once in a while, a foreign or non-United States content gets translated well, like The Ring and The Grudge and stuff like that. But as far as series go, no. The Empty Child was one of the only stories where everybody actually really everyone. I have a coffee in mind. What? Oh, you're gonna send me? Ooh, coffee. I love that. Thank you. What's about Doctor? I want Miranda to be. No, they already have a female Doctor Who. But wouldn't it be good if they actually got Miranda to do it? That would actually be fun. Like, oh, I'm the Doctor. She just keeps like bringing a TARDIS to like food shops and whatnot. That's what I want to see. I want to see a stress-eating doctor. That would be great. Because I can relate to it. Kind of want a sandwich now. Let's see. Weeping Angels and Whatever You Do. Don't blink or you're dead. That I remember. That was a creepy episode. They made a Doctor Who game in 2012 for Matt's Doctor. It was terrible. Oh, come on. 2012, man. Come on. That was current enough to be decent, right? I would have liked to see Telltale do it. Oh, that would have been a great pairing. That's an excellent idea. Telltale series doing Doctor Who. That would have been great. Oh my God, you should be in a game industry. That's a brilliant idea. No, because a lot of that stuff is very story-based anyway, so why not use them? Oh, they went out of business. All right, never mind. Maybe they should have done that instead of getting, oh, Walking Dead. Oh, hey, the world isn't sick of zombies yet, right? Yeah, no, we are. We're done with zombies, okay? I'm tired. I'm tired of The Walking Dead. I never thought I would say that. And I mean, in general, not only the series The Walking Dead, everything that is decrepit and dead.
Well, for me, the Olympics are more about sportsmanship. A time when the world stops fighting, gathers together for friendly competition.
Yeah, on the surface, that's what they make you believe. But I do have that hope that, like, you know, when you see the Olympics, all these countries get together and they're like, yay, you know. But you know, behind the scenes, it becomes this whole political thing. Don't get us enough medals, and we'll kill you, you know, kind of thing. It's, I don't know, it worries me. Thank you. Bye, going back to work. Boo, Queen Zillion, now quit your job and stay here for the next 10 minutes. That's totally reasonable. Thanks for being here. Walking Dead is a dead meme at this point. Yeah, I'm just like, I never thought I'd get bored of zombies, man. You know, and I loved Return of the Living Dead. I liked Night of the Living Dead. I liked Shaun of the Dead. Everything with the word dead in it, I pretty much liked up until about Zombieland. And then I was like, all right, this is where it's starting to get weird. Then you had like Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, and I'm like, okay, I'm good here. Read this and answer my question. Why? I wanted to start drinking coffee. What would you recommend for me? A cold brew. I don't know. Go to Dunkin' Donuts, get a cold brew. Like in all seriousness, if you've never really liked coffee, then, you know, just try different kinds. And if you still don't like it, don't force yourself, because it's just, sometimes it's an acquired taste. Sometimes it's a taste you don't want to acquire. I don't know. That's it. I know, Big Train. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more helpful, but, you know, it's just, I know a lot of people like light and sweet coffee when they first start. You know, because it's very sweet. And then you get to the just give to me black. You know, that kind of thing. No cream, no sugar. Don't get me started on NBC. Oh, God. Let me start on that. Japan 7-Elevens just stopped selling. What? In prep for the Olympics? Why would they get rid of mature content in 7-Elevens for the Olympics? That doesn't make any sense. That's why most people go there.
Okay, what about iZombie, the TV series?
Never saw it because, you know, time. And, you know, I don't care enough about zombies. Warm Bodies, I think, was all right. But in general, it's rough. It is really rough for me to, like, sit through a zombie film and take it seriously. I'm like, oh, God. What? Oh, I got bitten. I'm infected, too. What are we going to do? You're all going to die, okay? Bullet to the head. Just move along to the next film. God. You know, and that's the whole thing. Even when somebody gets bitten, you're just like, all right, yeah, we know the process. And then they try to explain it. You were bitten by a zombie. Oh, my God. What's going to happen to me? What do you think is going to happen to me? At this point, even people making movies, they should be like, you've seen a zombie film, right? I never thought I'd be in one. Well, you're going to be one. You're going to be a zombie. You will be a zombie, and all your friends will have to kill you. Okay, I get very irate when it comes to generic zombie films. It just irritates me. And making one into a musical does not help things, okay? I don't want to hear musical dance numbers when there are zombies about. I want a good zombie. I want Romero zombies. That's what I want. Good Romero zombies. I want to care about the characters. I don't want stupidity. Oh, I'm bit. Oh, no. Am I going to change? What do you think? What do you think? It's 2019. You got bit by a zombie. What do you think is going to happen? Fools. Last good zombie film I liked that was comical and kind of tongue-in-cheek was Zombies. Or was it iZombie? Something with zombies. No, it wasn't iZombie. That was the other thing. I think it was Zombies. Because it was always based on the perspective of the zombie. It was kind of fun. And, you know, I will deal with 3 more movies based on the perspective of the zombies. Other than that, just, you know what? Put them in a crematorium and let's get this over with. I'm done. Okay, Grove Twig. No, thanks for being here. Work. Let's see. When I was in Las Vegas, I saw an ad for a zombie burlesque show. Seriously. All right, well, then you know what? I don't want to see a burlesque show where things are falling off of people. I'm sorry. Those are the more important bits when you go to burlesque, okay? You want to keep those where they are. You know, if you're like looking at somebody and they're like, wow, that was a very skilled dancer, and then something falls in your martini glass, you're like, You're a very forward lady, aren't you? Would you like this back? Just be like, no, it's weird to me, you know. Evil Dead the musical is beautifully made. All right, here's the thing about Evil Dead. Evil Dead doesn't have zombies. They're deadites, okay? They're basically demonic undead. They're not zombies. They're deadites. They're not zombies. They're demons. That's why they get a pass. All right? Musical zombies. No, that's true. What's that one they did for Christmas? What was it called? Like something, Anna and the Apocalypse. That was basically a Christmas zombie musical film. Look it up and then just say, why does this happen? Hey, I know the zombie genre has gotten real stale, but what if we did a musical? That would be just a really bad cliched plot with musical numbers. Oh, okay, let's do it.
Last of the bits. Back during the peak of the zombie craze, I had a video game idea that had zombies in it. In 2016 I scrapped it when I realized it getting oversaturated.
No, it's not even oversaturated. That is like throwing water into the ocean oversaturated. That's like, you can't even get more saturated than that. That's like saying, you know what, let's dump all this water into the ocean to make the water more watery. You know, that is literally the zombie genre right now. It's over. Please stop. It's like the easy go-to thing. Oh, let's have The Walking Dead because nobody will care if they get shot. No, I want to see regular human beings try to go through something like that and then, you know, to get picked off or something. But I'm tired of this, like, you know, post-apocalyptic zombie thing, and then you got two warring factions trying to bicker with each other while the real threat is out there, and then it's like the cliched moral is humanity's the problem. We know that. We've been saying this forever, 20 years. Humanity's terrible. We get it. I don't need that in my zombie films. Anyway, at least Cooties was kind of interesting because the nuggets were bad, you know? The empty child, a 5-year-old kid during a blitz and injured while they were wearing a gas mask and a heel, and he only bots with his face. Why? Dia de los Muertos was a zombie movie that was way different. Getting a bit did not lead to zombification. Death did. Zombies moved more slowly depending on the amount of decay. Fresh runs were super fast. Yeah, but even that, I'm just kind of like, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it, but not for another 7 years. Musical zombies. Okay, that was Michael Jackson's Thriller. There you go. Thriller. Meow, meow, meow. Cue Vincent Price. Love Vincent Price. Like, I wouldn't care about the song Thriller if it didn't have Vincent Price in it. Seriously. Honest truth. I don't... Dude, Thriller. Yeah, I get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, okay, I get it. Show me the Vincent Price. I'm sorry. I'm that into, like, that kind of stuff. So, Vincent Price. He's awesome. Even he was good in The Tangler, even though that was a campy mess. I loved it. It was also about a single cursed town and not an apocalypse. Well, you know, just, let's make the apocalypse smaller and turn it into a curse. You know, I'm very cynical. I'm sorry. Repost zombies from the planet Mars or some other distant planet in the galaxy. It's going to happen on... Of course it will. How much are you guys going to bet that Zombieland 2 will bomb terribly? Aside from the zombie fatigue, they're casting a boy band... What? Really? Oh, God. You know, dude, Zombieland 2, I did not like to begin with. Even with Bill Murray in it, I'm like... That pretty much summed up that movie for me. Like, literally, I was falling asleep. I was like, I don't care about any of these characters. I just want them all to die. Oh, good. Bill Murray's... Okay, never mind. Let's let this film please end. I would rather rewatch Shaun of the Dead. Ugh. I've been to that Vegas zombie burlesque show. It's hilarious. And they pass out Jell-O shots. Well, good for you. Good for you. Get to go to Vegas and play with zombies. You know what? I'm stuck in New York in the snow. Somebody drinking all the coffee and leaving cups on the ground. Got arrested by the cops. It's good. That's going to be my vacation. The gas mask and the alien because you want to put in a child with the mask back together. What are you... I'm more of a smooth criminal kind of guy. Smooth criminal. Demonetized. Mention the word criminal. All my pens just fell onto the floor. Oh, now you're going to have to pick it up. Vincent Price is awesome. May he rest in peace. What if he never does? And he just haunts us all. Vincent Price was in Alice Cooper's Welcome to Nightmare music video. I don't think I've ever seen that video. YouTube it. I know that, yes, I know the song, you fool. I just, old... when it comes to old music, I don't assume there's a video for it. It's not like now when it's like, blah, 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 came out with a new track, and then every flipping song on the album has got a video, all right? I'm not used to that. Is Pauline drinking cold brew? I don't think it can get any colder, aside from being a block of ice. You can't drink a block of ice. She'll try. Annie, are you okay? No, I'm not. What, did I just hear? No, I don't think you did. I didn't say an F word. I went. I hope not, because then that would have came out subconsciously. Uh-oh. There are a lot. Oh, Exorcist. That's the other one. Thanks. That's the other genre I'm tired of it. The Exorcist of somebody's name. And it's always a little girl gets possessed. Ladies, how come you're always being possessed? Nah, according to cinema, women are always possessed. All the time. Every day. And zombies. There's always some priest who's got to be like, the power of fill in the blank compels you, and then somebody's got to shake on a bed for 10 minutes or walk backwards like they're all creepy. And I'm like, come on, give me a break. 2019. Oh, God. Look, and I brought back the gnats just moving around all jittery like, How's your day going? Rye Dog. Yeah, it's all right. We kind of got a little bit aggravated with zombies and Exorcist, but we had a good conversation about Doctor Who for a good 20 minutes. You're welcome. Ladies are possessed usually. Oh, God. Yeah, but not on that level of possessed. That's just more of an uncomfortable thing. Possessions. Kids do the darndest things. That would be pretty good, right? You're possessed now. Let's see if I can do that. I know it usually hurts my neck when I go crack. Oh, yeah, that does. That does. You can hear it. Let me get some coffee and water down that broken vertebrae. Boom, 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 boom. And that's always the other thing. No, when they do the neck spin, like the traditional Exorcist neck spin, you know what? Your neck is broken. It's over. It's over. End of movie. Oh, well, we tried to get the demon out of the body, but you know what? They did that head turn thing that you saw in The Exorcist, and that literally kills you. So, yeah, they're dead. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not like, you're going to spin your head around and you're going to be miraculously okay. That doesn't happen. I would love to see a movie like that. Yeah, do a short. Somebody do a short on YouTube where it's very serious and like, oh, yeah, power, blah, 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 water, I will eat your soul, that kind of thing, and blah, blah, blah. And then they do the neck thing. It's like, oh, well, they're dead. Okay. All right, everybody pack up the crosses and the holy water. This one's done. It's out of our control now. It's in the mortician's hands now. I mean, literally. Come on, dude. Come on. Anyway. Zombies, possession movies, ghost hunting. Yes, ghost hunting. The haunting of fill-in-the-blank house inherited by blah, blah, blah. And I'm all for, like, the old-timey, spook house, mystery kind of thing. And it ends up being some person behind a wall anyway. But no, I'm the haunting of blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, my God. My God. Or paranormal fill in a blank, paranormal. Blah, 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 blah. Who hurt you? Nobody hurt me. Coffee break. What? The show is pure. What? That show is pure go. Which one? Which show? Which show? Which show? Which show? Which show? I want to know. I want to know what the gold show is. Throw the chair. As well you should. One Simpsons Halloween ended with Homer just possessed by the devil instead of whatever happened in the episode. What? That sounds like a good idea for a 4-panel comic. There you go. Somebody do a 4-panel comic. I would say royalties, but artists don't get paid enough anymore. So just, concept by Jim. Hold on, there's something I always wanted to try. Heck, spin. Yeah, right? They can't respin in opposite direction. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. The Boondocks. The Boondocks. Oh, Boondocks. Is that over? Or is that still on? Arnold needs to do a horror movie. Didn't he do, he did a zombie film called Maggie, where I think his daughter becomes infected with the zombie virus, and it was, exactly. It was like very heavy-handed and emotional, you know, and I'm like, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? If literally there's not an explosion behind your body, nobody's going to know what you're doing, okay? They're not going to even, no one's going to know who Arnold is unless there's a big explosion behind him or his face is half metal, okay? Or he's got a giant sword in his hand and a loincloth, okay? No, it's hard to, I mean, no, I'm just saying, I'm not typecasting him. I'm just saying that's the type of cast he is usually in. You can fix the head spin with a head and neck brace. Yeah, but you got to get to it in time. That Boondocks episode of R. Kelly turned out to be ahead of its time, right? Psh. Your stem is looking very good today, is it? Yeah. Must be that awesome lighting we have here, Jim. I'm not sure if the Boondocks is going on. I have no idea. What, Junior was in a horror movie? The art of comedy sure is brutally butchered. And there you go. Let's make a movie about demon possession, zombie horror done in... Hey, how about paranormal zombie possession haunted by kind of movie where it all starts in a haunted house where somebody is possessed and turned into a zombie. And they just document the footage until some other cliched thing happens. Superheroes from an alternate dimension come in and save the day. And I'm like, seriously, we're getting at that point of ridiculousness. End of days. End of days! There was explosions in that. Yeah, you're fighting the devil. You know, God, that was just weird. They'll say, what's his name? Gabriel Brian Shrimp. Whatever his name. He was a good Satan. He was a good Satan. Yeah. I think one of my favorite Satans actually is bear with me. The guy who played Satan in the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie. That guy just creeped me out. There was something just so like filthy about that guy. Like you were like, yeah, okay, this guy is definitely yeah, that's Satan. No, he is. He's just so grubby. He is just such a dirty man. You know, literally that.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. What's up?
Bagels for all.
Yes, thank you, gamer guy Steve. 2 moons. Thank you. I'm serious. Burn. There you go. Yeah, the guy, usual suspect guy. Thank you again. Hi, you're my first ever Twitch stream. I'm watching. Hello from Alaska. Alaska! You probably got more snow than we do. I feel bad for, you know, having a snow day when they're like, you know, hey, you want to see snow. Poof, whole screen is white. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy. Oh, I'm glad they showed up. I like when people show up, and I like to give them a warm welcome, even though it's snow on the ground. Let's see. Brian Shrimp. Yeah, what, you know, that guy's name. PG movie that would break the time-space continuum. There you go. Let's break it. Yeah, let's see. Haunting Exorcist of Zombie Ghost of the Dead. Exorcist. Hey, no, he's got to be double up the exorcisms. Peter Cook will forever be my favorite movie Satan. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Bedazzled. There you go. Elizabeth Hurley as Satan, not so much. Easier on the eyes, but yeah, I didn't get the creepiness aspect of it. Repost. Have you been on Discord lately? Have I been on Discord lately? No, I should be. I'm working on a watercolor thing of Pauline. Ooh, I want to see that. No, give me a reason to log back in. I think I got her skin tone right. She's wearing her school outfit. Yes. Not for me. I'm just saying for everyone else. They're probably like, yay, schoolgirl outfit, because that's like a thing. Yeah, I know. Look, iPhone, right? Yeah, well, you know what? You shouldn't have gone to school that required a schoolgirl uniform. See what happens. Yeah, I know. God forbid you have to wear a uniform and get educated. You know, even the internet ruins that. I have a coffee in mind that I'm going to think you'll really like. Doesn't help me in your mind. Mind coffee. Boom, 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 boom. I've got to go ahead and squeeze some. What? Saw. Oh, yeah, I got to put Saw in there where everybody's trapped. Not there. Okay, here we go. A haunting of a cabin where a group of teenagers goes to spend their weekend. One of them becomes a zombie. The other one becomes possessed. And they all have to get out of the cabin and overcome elaborate traps set in motion by some weird person who's got nothing better to do with their life. You know, and then whoever ends up leaving and surviving gets captured at the end of the film by somebody who's going to splice them all together into something horrible. There you go. We're good. We got all the tropes down. My God. You have a Discord. Yeah, we got a Discord. I think there's a link down there, or you could just do !Discord and it shows up because we're magical that way. Don't forget Bango. What is that? After this, I have to clean my house. Boo! Boo! Here's the thing about cleaning. You always got to clean again. So why not just leave it messy all the time? I know, because of rats and interdimensional critters. You was eye candy mostly. I don't even think you can have eye candy anymore. Demonetized. Somewhere in the viewers is a movie writer taking furious notes. I know, right? They'd be like, "No, man, combine them all. Combine them all, and the spin will be, it's a musical." Ah. Ugh. If there's a party cop, then I swear I'll turn into a killer. Dude, they made Wolf Cop, okay? Viggo Mortensen made a good Lucifer in The Prophecy. He was supremely creepy. I don't really... Didn't The Prophecy have Christopher Walken in it? Oh my God, I didn't even realize that other... I didn't realize Return of the King was in that. God, I forget his name from Lord of the Rings. That was terrible. We have to put Blair Witch thing in there because it's the thing everyone makes fun of the most. Well, you know, of course, everything's shot in handheld and all jittery-like, you know, because apparently everyone has attention deficit disorder, so, you know, they can't pay attention to something unless it's jumping around a lot. Oh, Bloody Angel, stop that. Get a cream. I clean for a living, so I hate doing it at home. Oh, well, yeah, no, forget that. Forget that. No, man, if I was cleaning for a living, I would not touch anything in a house. I'd be like, I've been doing this all day. You know what? The dishes can stay there till 2020. Yes, he was Gabriel. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, I knew he was in that. I got to see that then for Christopher Walken. We got to revisit Christopher Walken. Yeah. Aragon, thank you. Wolf Cop was fun. Much better than an Eli Roth movie. No, I actually saw Wolf Cop, and I was like, it's not half bad. It's not up there on my list of like, oh, this is like one of the best things ever, but it was serviceable. It's a fun movie. It's not something you go in there and be like, oh, man, this wouldn't happen, you know? What law enforcement group is going to have a werewolf as a cop? You'd be totally reckless, you know? That cop who doesn't play by the book, you know? Ugh. Yeah, because he's a flippin' werewolf. Thank you, that was awesome. Wow. Where did I leave off? Remember what happened on Friday the 13th with New Blood? No, I don't think I actually... No, I remember that. That was terrible. Yeah. Jason versus Carrie. Ooh, talk about a bloodbath. Vampires versus werewolves versus zombies versus demons. I'm surprised a movie that doesn't exist yet. And what is with all the... fill in the blank versus strippers kind of series that they have here. You know, the exotic dancers. A lot of people refer to them as strippers. They have werewolf versus whatever, and they have zombies versus, and then there's something else. Ghosts. I don't understand. I don't... whatever. Let me just get back to chat and leave those thoughts elsewhere. I've been using lotion and cream, but the cold weather is really... Oh, yeah, no, cold weather will do that. Humidifier. If you have a humidifier, crank that up because the lack of moisture in the air that's causing things to get annoyed. At least that's what I hear. That's what I hear, according to I heard it on the internet. This won't happen. Horror movie. It did happen. A possessed cow is rescued by animal rights group. The cow eats a couple of people, and the only way to save the world for people to feed it is kill the creature and consume its body. So, yeah, but isn't that like that movie Black Sheep? Where it is like people went to get rid of this... I actually like that movie. These people try to break free the sheep that was being experimented on, but it turned to be like the zombie sheep, and when it would bite people, the people would turn into like these mutated sheep people. Look it up. It's not as goofy as you think it would be. It's actually well done. I think the stripper movies are just done by a spinner with horror monsters, a stripper next to the title. Yeah, right? There you go. Frankenstein versus strippers. It's like, why would you do that? You know, I think Frankenstein would just be like dancing good, you know, that kind of thing. I don't think there'd be any fighting involved. Especially if we're going by young Frankenstein pieces. Let's see. Let's not forget about Frankenhooker. That was actually done well. That was actually a good, fun, campy film. I think the pacing could have been slightly better. But, you know, it was taking place in Jersey, so, you know, you got to excuse that. But, dude, that was actually decent. Jersey boy. Yeah. That's what they called the guy. Black Sheep was awesome. See? The Grizz knows. The Grizz knows. Sci-Fi once made a movie about a ghost shark. Ghost shark. Yeah, that's the other thing. Things with sharks. You know, ugh. Everything's a shark. No, I blame Sharknado for that because everybody started making, you know, shark this, ghost shark, sand shark, three-headed shark, sharktopus, the shark that time forgot, ghost shark, the shark of the living dead. Oh, dude, it goes on forever. You know, pool shark. Like all of a sudden there's sharks in your swimming pool. It wouldn't survive because of the chlorine. You know, it gets so crazy. I'm just like, mega shark. You know, come on! And the thing is, people are making money doing this. How is that possible? What is happening? I got in the wrong business, I swear. There's a webcomic called, you know, go to the mad scientist, makes Frank. Really? You're looking at that. I love all those shark movies. Ghost Shark, Frank Shark, Shark Exorcist. What? How are you going to exorcise a shark? Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, here's some holy water for you. Oh, it's not ocean water. I'm going to be sick. I mean, what? Shark Exorcist. You know what a shark exorcist is? Staying on land. That's how you get rid of sharks. Don't go in the ocean. What? Or did somebody have the spirit of a shark trapped inside of them? So, you know. It's from the Shark Versus series, like Mega Shark versus Crocosaur. Yeah, that's a Crocosaur, all right. Jurassic Shark. Yeah, Sharknado. Deep Blue Sea was a fun watch, at least. I heard that was actually okay. Also, what is Deep Water? I think that was good. What was the other one? Something like that. What about the Meg Shark movie? Oh, yeah. You know, I didn't see it, so I'm just like, whatever, frankly. But even the Statham guy was just like, it should have been like an R-rated film. And I'm like, okay, this wasn't R-rated? What? The power of plankton compels you. You imagine it? The power of plankton compels you. The power of... It's a shark. You don't go waving your hands in front of their teeth. That's stupid. Oh, yeah, what? Pum'Kin, what did I do? Good to see you guys on once more. Come on in. Hi.
Hello, Gem Chat, and darn good vibes to all. Sorry, on break at work and can't stay, but we'll watch the VOD later. Yeah. How's it going?
Doing all right, Devil Man. I'm sorry you're at work. You have my sorrowful condolences. I'm gonna stay down here in my sadness. Now I gotta hide my smile, or it seems like I'm just being sarcastic. I'm sorry you're at work. Okay, let's cheer up. Okay. Do you have a favorite comedy movie? God, depends on the comedy. Are we talking about comedy of errors? Are we talking about heartfelt comedy, holiday comedy? The list. You'd be surprised. I actually don't like a lot of comedy. I like horror comedy. You know, like Return of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead, that kind of comedy. So comedies, I would have to say I'm more into series like the IT Crowd, Black Books, Faulty Towers, probably mostly English stuff because at least they have a sense of sarcasm now. Oof. Hey, remember when Americans used to be sarcastic and unsensitive? You could say something and they wouldn't be like, how could you say that? Because I'm being sarcastic.
Blazing
What?
Saddles for best comedy.
Blazing Saddles. I've heard that. I mean, it's kind of dated by today's standards, but I like the producers. Spaceballs was kind of good because it was goofy. For timed comedy, and it's a little long-winded by the third act, but there's a movie called Noises Off that is very complex in its movements. Like the choreography of all the actors trying to move around and be funny and whatnot, it is actually quite impressive if you have a understanding of what went behind it. But some people may not find it funny because it's a little long as far as gags go. Don't you dare use party as a verb in this shop. Exactly. Trying to think what other comedies. I kind of like thinking comedies, you know? I think of Ghost World as a comedy, if that makes any sense. I do, but it's artsy. What's up?
Mega Lesbian Demon Shark vs. Ultra Robo Hooker Squid the movie.
See, that I'd pay for just because it's so weird. Yeah. What are you going to do? Go to YouTube and look up, what, Halloween Cypher? What? Why? Thundercats in the title of that is pure insult to the name. Why? Thundercats. Dude, Where's My Car is appropriately dated. I've never actually seen that. I found a soundtrack in a thrift store, but...
A year and a half.
Ashton Kutcher.
Society still deems you as unfit to wander the streets.
Yes.
Rest a while in your pillow-filled room.
Mel Brooks movies are great comedies.
Yes, they are. I like The Producers. That was one of my favorites. Because I like Zero Mostel. I also like Woody Allen films. Shut up. Just because he's kind of intellectual. He's had goofy ones and whatnot, but the ones where it's very subtle. And I know it's really hard for him to be subtle, but he's very intelligent. And again, just forget about what you think about the person. I'm trying to go on their skills as an entertainer, period. A lot of people don't like Woody Allen. And I get it, but dude, some of the stuff he's written is just so off the cuff, it's ridiculous. Wick's talking about the new Thundercats cartoon. Oh God, how's that going? Do I really? No, I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look up new Thundercats. I just don't. I don't. You know what? Anytime I look up Thundercats, it's going to be the outtakes from the original series. You know, like what the bleep is a flinchoplange or whatever. If nobody's ever seen the outtakes from the original cartoon series, look it up. It is fun. Zero Mostel. Zero. His name's Zero. He was also in A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, and he was in a Woody Allen. He played with Woody Allen in a film called The Front, which was actually very good if anybody's interested in the blacklisting era of writers when everybody was a commie. Everyone was a commie, you know, and everyone got blacklisted because of that suspicion. It's sad but funny at the same time, but mostly sad. Woody Allen films are amazing. Why bother with his personal life? That is the only reason I can find there's anything he ever did. Yeah, it's no, when all that stuff was happening with him, people were like, I'm never gonna watch one of his films again. And I'm like, you know, that's like finding out Picasso was a schmuck and then never looking at their paintings again. Not to make the comparison between the two, but as like, you know, as cinema, art, and whatever goes. It's kind of, tricky.
Can someone explain to me why Don Knotts is funny? I don't see it.
He's just weird. The thing about Don Knotts is, he was always a good-natured underdog that was very quirky, and I think at the time a lot of people related to that. He was just very quirky and awkward. That was a shtick. It's kind of like, I guess, Napoleon Dynamite, where it's just this quirky, weird little character, and you either like him or you're just like, get off my screen. So that's the thing. But, Don Knotts was always like kind of the good-natured person just trying to do right, and everything went terribly wrong for him. By today's comedy standards, it's probably a little difficult for viewers to watch who aren't familiar with that. And it's just like, what is that? Why is this guy being so stupid? Why is he like, whoa, whoa? I get it. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Yeah. It's like Pollock. Bleep Picasso. Yeah, but then on the other side of the whole Pollock thing, it's just like, oh, look, you triple paint. Way to go. That kind of thing. You could argue about art all day. It is whatever you like, you like. Just don't let the artist's personal life detract from the work they create, because sometimes that's more important than their personal lives. Actually, it is. I don't care what people do in their personal lives as long as they create good stuff. My sides are hurting. Well, stop that. Laughing too much at the Thundercat outtakes. Oh my God, you're watching that? Yeah, good luck with that. That is hilarious. I really like the Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Yeah, Ghost of Mr. Chicken was all right. How to Frame a Fig was okay. Reluctant Astronaut, it's so weird seeing Leslie Nielsen play like a stand-up character, right? A serious guy, serious astronaut, when I'm like, dude, you're like Police Squad. What are you doing? I know he wasn't always Police Squad, but that's what we know him for. What's up?
I gotta go for now. FYI, I got Travis Strikes Again.
Oh.
Not a bad hack and slash. References to indie games, and a story parodying a visual novel. They also referenced the Takashi Miike cameo in the second game.
All right, that's good, but I am always skeptical about constant references to other things, Family Guy. So as long as, they better be done well. Thank you. There is a movie called Shark Exorcist. What? Why? Why would they do that? Don Knotts is like a more popular Jim Varney. I don't know who Jim Varney is. Who's Jim Varney? Light Nebula, hello. How you doing? Dark Artist. In my opinion. Right. I have news for you. Lay's has back out fried pickles and ranch. Fried pickles. I don't think I want fried pickles. I do like ranch. I love ranch. Ranch. Yeah. I like ranch. I do. I like dipping nuggets into it. Chicken nuggets. Yeah, it's good. I like putting it on pizza. Don't judge me. Cha. Dude, bacon ranch pizza. Oh, it's beautiful. Especially if it's done right. Nats, please. Come on. Can we move this a little bit? See if that works. No, that doesn't do anything. Does not help. Ernest. Oh, Ernest. That guy? Oh, okay. I don't know about his name. His actual name. I'm sorry. Jim Varney was Ernest. All right. Yeah. Best funny character. I remember now. His name. Didn't he have a TV show? I think he had his show too, right? Adam West Batman. What? Adam West Batman shouldn't be called Batman because of how silly it was. What? Get out of here. Come on, Dark Artist. Batman didn't get dark until Burton got his gothy little fingers on him. He was like, dance for me, Dark Knight. Well, technically Frank Miller, but, Ranch, the insult to any food it comes near. What? Well, then make better food and I wouldn't have to drown it in ranch. That's literally what ranch is. Oh, this is terrible food. Put some ranch on it. Yummy. That's what ranch is to me. I know, I got weird taste then. What do you want? If all the snow was ranch, I would drink it up with a straw. Jim Varney also voiced Slinky Dog in Toy Story. I I wasn't crazy about Toy Story movies. They were good, and I understand they were good. They just weren't my thing. I really don't think a box of toys should be that emotionally dysfunctional. You know? Batman started dark. He went around shooting people with 45 at the start. Hey, there you go. Oh, I don't want to use guns. Yeah, hey, Batman, you're forgetting your past. Last time I actually tried learning names of people, stuff I watch, I either really love or really hate them. It's been like a few years, but time I get to a host club. I'm actually reading this. Hold on. The bubble through the space of Instagram, and he's great. I can look into that. Hit in the late 80s, early 90s. Hey, Vern, it's Ernest. Really? That was a show? Oh, it was a show. All right. That's all I remember. Batman comics were already dark. Tim Burton actually was still on the child-friendly side of what the comics were doing, but I got closer to them. Somebody had to take the first step. Yeah, now what? Nolan got into it, and he's just like, we're making Batman. You know, and then it got all dark and brooding, and everything exploded, and it got, like, almost too heavy for me, and I'm just like, man, why can't everybody just cheer up here? Guys are always so, man. The only guy having fun here is the Joker. Everyone else is a miserable little guy. I was born of darkness. Yeah, good job with that voice, buddy. Yeah. Can't take you seriously. Did they give him that voice just for, like, the contrast of, you know, I'm Batman, you know, and they're like, oh, Batman. Now, Bane's voice was just so weird. I did ranch with my Dijon mustard. I've never done that. I will try it. Hi.
Cartoon recommend Captain Mikey. American Cartoon wins a contest to be the new star of an action anime, Fish Out of Water cartoon.
Fish out of water. Fish out of water. That sounds like a lot of floundering and death. I don't know if I want that. Put it on the list. We'll do it. Jim Varney is a totem in our city. He's so entrenched, most, if not all, movies were filmed here. Really? They have an Ernest Day at one of our parks where they have impersonators and stuff from movies. It's mostly for kids. And really weird adults. And that's fine. No, that's actually interesting. I like when kind of towns are just like, hey, you know, this is ours. Superman also forgot about his past. He didn't have eyes. He didn't have that oldest breath. He didn't have X-ray vision. He couldn't flip and fly. He only had super strength and steel body. Oh, that's kind of that's pointing. That's disappointing right there. Weird. Kappa Mikey. Kappa Mikey. Very, very New Yorky kind of thing. Hey, it's Kappa Mike. Hey, Kappa Mikey, over there. Kappa Mikey. What's going on? What, you never just yell at somebody across the street when you try to hail a cab? You're like, hey, Kappa Mike, I see you later. All right, I gotta get a cab. I'm getting out of here. Later, bro. Yeah, so come on, man. And nobody else bats an eye when you're like walking around yelling at people from across the street. This happens in New York. You can literally have a conversation with somebody 5 cars over across the street, and you'd be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, you doing good with you? Yeah, no, I saw that. It was terrible. And everybody else walking past you won't even bat an eye. They're like, this is typical New York. I love it. I miss that. You know, I moved up to Connecticut where you are, and it's just terrible. You know, you start doing that, they call the cops. They're like, I'm just talking to my friend over there. Cops, what's the problem? Don't you got better things to do? And they're like, no, we don't. Why don't you keep your voice down, sir? There are people trying to sleep here. Yeah, but it's like 3 p.m. and there are a lot of old people here. Why don't you just keep your voice down or we're going to tase you? All right. Yeah. No, really, that's literally. You never done that? Yeah. The one guy, like, oh, bro. Okay. All right, anyway. Repost, I'm waiting for the day when they make a Halloween movie special called Pumpkin Shark. That could happen. It could happen. You know, of course, it's a, evil organization who genetically spliced shark DNA to make their pumpkins bigger and more resilient as rinds go, so they have that really tough shark skin. But it goes horribly wrong when they realize sharks are coming up from their vegetable garden, eating the children. You know, and then you have the little shark grin on all the pumpkins for Halloween. And as they approach the door, they actually eat them. And all the stems look like little fins. Somebody do a cartoon of that and then say, this is mine. So when somebody else goes and does it, you can sue them. but give me royalties based on the lawsuit or the movie rights franchise. Let's see. Thrift store finds. They're still sitting there collecting dust. Yeah. Yeah, Master Allen be like, hey, shut up down there. Let's try to sleep here. You guys be quiet. That was a big thing in New York. Everyone's like, don't make me come down here. I work the late shift. I'm trying to sleep up here. I'm like, dude, you picked the wrong city for sleep, buddy. All right? Called New York. City that never sleeps. You never heard that slogan? You must be new. Yeah. Go pretend to go back to sleep. New York. Yeah. Have you ever heard of a dragon snake? These creatures actually exist. They actually exist. I like those cool little pets that you used to get in Warcraft when you were a hunter. Because I'd want one. I want one. I'll look them up and see if I can find one. Jack Black should be a scientist. He should be a doctor. Doctor Who. I want Foamy to react to pumpkin oak tree with pumpkin acorns. What? Why? Foamy doesn't react. He just causes reactions. When can we see them? See who? Thrift store finds? Whenever you guys are really boring and I have nothing to talk about. Repost. I adore Funny Thing Happened. Oh, Funny Thing Happened on Waiting For Him. There you go. Also, heroes played by a baby Michael Crawford. Original Family Opera. Really? Huh. Yeah, we actually got to see a funny thing happen on the way to the Forum in New York with Nathan Lane on Broadway. That was fun. That guy like really brought it. He was like super fun and like stoked to be there. You know? So that was a good thing. Batman had a ton of great episodes like the Baby Doll one. Yes. The animated series. That whole series was pretty much like the best Batman has ever been, in my opinion. There's a town in Iowa that does a Captain Kirk Day. Does everybody have to talk like that too? Like, it's Captain Kirk Day. Everyone, enjoy special Spock donuts. Or whatever his cadence is, that's all weird. If you want to hear something fun, look up The Garbage Man by William Shatner. It's a song. Look it up. Garbage Man. No! Frames! Oh, they're back. What's up?
It would be Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but with pumpkins with teeth.
There. Sharkins. You call them Sharkins. You know? Sharkins. Night of the Sharkins. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that was a lag spike. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's a movie called Five-Headed Shark Attack. Yeah, I think... oh my God, what's that? I think the Machete guy's in it. Machete. I think he was in it for about 5 minutes. Have you ever been told you sound like Bill Burr? Yeah, I think last week, yeah. Kevin Conroy will always be my Batman. Mark Hamill will always be my Joker. Until they go on to other things. At least they still brought him back for the Arkham thing. That's why the Arkham games were so good, because he had cast that actually gave a crap. I'm sure they have Killer Pumpkin movies. Yeah, I think yes, probably. Bear Claws replaced with Vulcan statue crawlers. Crawlers? Crawlers. Batman animated series was so dark. They started every scene on a black canvas. There you go. Was it the pizza noms? No, I didn't do nothing. Artsy weird things that I can't get other people to sit through. Yeah, isn't that a problem when you like weird stuff? You're like, dude, watch this. Blah, 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 blah. And they're watching it and they're just like totally unamused. And you're like, dude, you're not getting, they don't get it. And then you're just sitting there thinking to yourself, is there something wrong with me? This person's not laughing and all this stuff, man. No, dude, seriously, there's been times I've tried to get people to watch simple things like, black books. And I'm like, dude, you got to watch this. This is the best thing. They binge watch it and they're like, I thought it was all right. What do you mean all right? Get out. And then I get like all bent out of shape because I think it's like one of the best things ever. And they're just like, yeah, it's all right. Did you see the new sticker and shirt design put up by Design by Humans? I haven't seen anything. I do not exist outside of now. And I blame Doctor Who for that. No, I've been watching Doctor Who all day.
Have a dance and I listened to your playlist. One pretty good stoof.
There you go. No, you've got the playlist up for all the music that you would like to play on Twitch. But can't. Grimes and Elon Musk. What? Get out of here. Pumpkinhead doesn't count as a killer pumpkin. No, he doesn't. Technically. Not like this. Actually, I can't think of a killer pumpkin movie. Even Pumpkinhead movies aren't about real pumpkins. Oh God, what was the name of that one? Isn't there like Hack-O-Lantern? That's not a pumpkin though. Something like that. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Inners. All the best people agree. Black Books was hilarious. I know. You ever meet somebody who's watched it and you're just like, eh. I mean, you really just want to baby shake the humor into them.
Everyone has tastes. I enjoy dark and immature humor most of the time, but having not watched TV in so long, that might have changed.
No. If you like dark, weird things and then you go to watch TV, you're going to be like, why is this garbage on? Dude, especially if you've been away from television for a really long time, like when you cut the cord for cable, you're like... And then Dawn started watching like shows, just generic shows through like streaming services. It was like, these things are terrible. These things are terrible. They're not funny. They're just like by the numbers, you know, remedial sitcom writing 101. It makes me want to puke in my hoodie. No, Hack-O-Lantern was a killer cult movie. I think, if I'm thinking of the right one. You probably are. It just came to mind for some reason. Dun, 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 dun. Or was Hack-O-Lantern a killer rock musical one? No, that was, I think, October Blood, if I remember that properly. October Blood. Or Blood October. Something with blood in it. Shocktober? No. I forget. Some water with some lemon will help with those calves. I got calves. I think I'm all right. Nah, let me get some water. Yeah, I really, literally haven't had anything to drink in like an hour. Aha. There you go. The power of lemons has brought me back to wherever I was before. Hey, don't puke in a hoodie. The hoodie deserves love, not barf. How do you know? You don't know what this hoodie's done. Huh. All the best movies start with a black screen, and all the best movies end in a white screen. Lego Batman. Yeah, I didn't like Lego Batman. I didn't like Lego Batman. I thought the Joker was just way too cutesy. He was like, "Oh, Batman!" I was like, "Dude, where's the maniacal Joker? I don't want, you know, 3 and under Joker. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want kid-friendly Joker. That was like the first step in me just wanting to just put Legos in a blender. Trick or Treat was great. Trick or Treat. That was the one that had a cameo by Ozzy Osbourne. Right? Old movie. I think it was 80. I want to say 86. It had Gene Simmons in it, too. I'm getting my Red Letter Media best of the worst episodes mixed up. Boo. The only thing worth watching on TV is science, history, and educational. Everything else is garbage. Yes and no, because some of the educational stuff is pretty garbagey in and of itself. Ancient Alien. There you go. The History Channel that talks about anything but. Hey, drunk history. Let's get a bunch of people drunk and then talk about the past. Yeah, that's how facts get skewed. Trick or Treat is the killer rock star one then. All right, then I guess that's it. Dun, 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 dun. I thought that was Shock 'em Dead. That was the other one, right? Okay. That was the voodoo one. Voodoo. Yeah. No, what? Godsmack. Voodoo. Meow. God, I hate that guy. Let's see. Speaking of Ozzy, apparently he came out with a plush bat that you can bite the head off of. Oh, that'll be a choking hazard. Might want to think that through. I was meaning the 2000-something Trick or Treat. With the little dude. The little dude. Yeah, the little pumpkin guy. There you go. He was cool. No, that was a good anthology of stories. That was good. This is not history. This is past entertainment shows. Encore presentation. Ugh. Okay, off topic, but with your hair like it is, how long does it take to wash it and then either dry or towel? My hair, not at all. I literally dunk my head in a sink and I'm great. Pauline's hair? Oh, God. 20 minutes. We're talking about your hair. I would say like 45 minutes to wash her hair. Like in all seriousness, because she's got to wash it, and then she takes a while. But it's not like she leaves the water running the whole time, so that's all right. So yeah. Oh, we try not to waste water. I remember Shotgun Dead. Tracy Lords was in that one. Yeah, I don't understand why people thought of her as a big deal back in the day, and I was like, I don't understand why. Godsmack has a good concert. I've never seen them live. I don't know. I always figured, if I wanted to listen to that, I'd go to Alice in Chains. But let's see. Don't you try to math my hair. Well, dude, you got to math hair sometimes. I mean, the one who is pulling the strings. What, him? Dude, same thing. He just dunks it in a sink. And we're basically the same thing. Dude, literally, dude, you went to the post office the other day and they're just like, they're looking at you like, Jim? And you're like, yeah, what's up? Like, oh, you look different. And you're like, well, I haven't shaved in about a month and, you have your fingernails growing out as if you're Rip Van Winkle. And it's just like, yeah, I got to shave. Now, we've been working extra hard, so, yeah. No, literally, even Dawn is like, dude, clip those things. Whatever. We'll shave when we feel like it. Speaking of campy, Tales from the Crypt. Alice in Chains has a different vibe. Yes. But they also had a song named Godsmack, which I do believe is where Godsmack got their name. All right, here's the thing about Godsmack, okay? Hold on.
Going for the hobo look then.
No, it's more of a hermit thing. It's completely different. Hermit is like you have a place to live. Hobo means you don't. So I know they look similar, but there's definitive lines there. Well, if your Patreon doesn't keep up, then yeah, you'll be a hobo. But right now, hermit. So it's a big difference. I'm not gonna get on Godsmack because I know some people like them. Anyway, without a doubt, the man of the best live show was Pink Floyd. I didn't get to see Pink Floyd. Tracy Lords was only a big deal because she started her career as an, oh God, who needs that? No, it doesn't, yeah, that's a great way to start your career. Well, I guess in Hollywood, that's par for the course, I guess. Wearing Kleenex boxes on your feet too? No, man, Kleenex are expensive. We'd have to get the cheap brands that don't come in boxes. They come in those like industrial rolls. Like 2 steps away from cardboard. Dexter's Lab taught me that even if I can't grow a beard, I have one on the inside. That's scary if you think about it. There's literally hair inside your body all the time. Get it out. Have you ever heard about the R-rated film 1999 called Detroit Rock City? Yes, but I never saw it. I never did. They aren't up there with the fan and the Pan's Labyrinth, but I can see the whole damn playlist like movies. I can do that. Erie, Indiana. Oh, vague recollections. What did the lighting change suddenly? Oh. Gnats, get out of here. What is happening? What is this sudden burst of gnatdom? Try this again. A little bit better, maybe. Gotta just try. All right, whatever. Wow! Oh, aliens! No, I'm not ready to go. I still have to entertain people. Get back to me in about 25 minutes. All right. Oh, God. That's so bright. Oh. All right, they're just hanging out there, though. All right, I'll be with you aliens in a second then. All right? I'll talk to you like, hey, aliens! Hey, I'll be up there in a second, all right? I'm dealing with people here. I'll talk to you later, all right? Yeah, you spaceship. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Aliens, man. It's just so rude. You just can't pop in when somebody's doing a show. You know what I'm saying? Jerk. Ugh. Whatever. I guess we're dealing with gnats then. Come on! Sorta? No. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a little less gnat, but a little bit more glare on my hair. Face. My hair face. Now I got a hole in my head. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, it's like so weird, right? Oh. Is that weird? No. I'm fixing this. I'm fizzing it. God, now it's bright over there. God. No mas. I don't even know what's happening over there now. I feel... What is happening? Oh, I hate this. I hate everything about this. This is terrible. Oh. I'll take it. Whatever. I'm good. I don't care if there's a couple of gnats here. I'm going to stand away from it. Apparently, I'm casting a shadow. You know? Oh, good. We got a lag spike. Maybe I can go... No. Lag spike's over. Anyway. Your head is shiny. Yep. Detroit Metal... What? One of the funniest Japanese comedies I've ever seen. Really? Also, what is the coffee count up to? I don't know. I don't keep track, man. We don't have a coffee counter. That would be pretty good. You know, if channels have like sub-counters. Coffee counter.
Have you ever been abducted by aliens?
By Allen? No. Tim Allen? No, I think he stopped doing that. No, so we've never been abducted by Allen. I don't know. I wouldn't mind though, because it's like he seems like a fun guy, especially if you give him the right medicinals. Let's see. Your lobster. What? Thermidor. It's pretty fly for what stuck in my head. What? Why? Really? Call the makeup girl. I'm guys looking glossy. Need some powder. Yeah, I wish I could be, right? Hey, we gotta find a matte finished body for me so she can transfer my head into a different head. You know what I'm saying? So I can be more matte. I am Alan. Well, stop abducting. How about an Alf? Oh, God. Weren't they supposed to reboot that, too? All right, let's reboot Alf, because, you know, people haven't seen it in 20 years, so, you know, merchandise. You're getting weird, Alan. Alf had a real name. Gordon Shumway. Really? Oh, it's another Gordon I can yell at. Better glossy and not grizzy. Grizzy! Dawn. Alan Parson Project. There you go. That's a good reference that I didn't think of. You know? Alan Parson. Their UFO was eye-shaped, so I guess that was song... Oh, God. Project Alf was boring, but the movie after the series did happen. Really? They actually made another project for Alf? Doesn't make any sense. Supposedly, but I haven't heard anything about it. They probably canceled it. Good. The animated series pointed out the Gordon Shumway name. There was an Alf animated series? What? When did this happen? Wow. They had to reboot Alf because it ended on a sour note. He was taken by the FBI. They began experimenting on him, and the family fell apart without him. What? I don't see it because I don't remember I never saw the end of it. So it's, yeah, I don't care about the spoiler. I ain't going back to watch it. Project Alf is a title. Oh.
You can yell at me since my real given name is Gordon. Not that I think you forgot.
No. And you don't like Disney. I remember that too. Thank you. Project Alf is the title of the movie. There were 2 Alf animated series. Wow. I need foods. Me too. Just saying there are If there are any aliens out there, please abduct me. The world is going to heck. It is. It really is. I think everybody thinks that, though. Yeah. There was an animated RoboCop of all things. That I vaguely remember. I vaguely remember that. You didn't know? It did happen. He even appeared in the cartoon All-Star, whatever it's called. No idea. Dude, I don't know how this stuff misses me. I'm not an alphaphile. You know what I'm saying? No idea. Dinosaurs ended on a crappy episode, and so did Alf. Really? I don't remember the last episodes either. Last episode is the epilogue where they explain how everything falls apart after Alf and Sigmund. Why would he... Hey, this is why everything... Oh, our alien that we've been trying to hide constantly and is perpetually trying to eat our cat is gone. How are we going to get along without that? How are we going to get along without a creature trying to eat our family pets and, having the FBI hound us every 5 minutes? Gee, I don't know. That's what was keeping this family together. How dysfunctional were the 80s? I don't get it. Ugh. The animated RoboCop was solid. Really, it was? Definitely going to have a bad shark movie marathon after this. Yes. Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue was an anti-drug special introduced by George Bush. Well, that explains a lot. One cartoon character introducing another. No, I think they made an animated series out of him, too. Let's see. Dude, you invoked... I didn't invoke it. No, that was somebody else. Almost every cartoon character crossover. What? Not McDonald's on a whole... Ronald McDonald House Charities. Charities. What's that? Well, as a product of the 1980s, it was very dysfunctional. I can confirm. Yeah, but I mean, that dysfunctional? I mean, your family didn't fall apart because you didn't have a cat-eating alien in your house, right? Couldn't have been that bad. It's just... But they had really cool Walkmans back in the day. The speech beginning from the Bush senior that probably encouraged Junior to be more drug addict. Oh, good. I'm not getting political. I just made a fun joke. RoboCop cartoon had... I think you meant bolts there. RoboCop cartoon had bolts. They even show how they killed Alex Murphy in the opening. Oh, wow, that was gruesome. That was out of all the, what do you call it? Hold on.
Imhotep meets Alf he hates and he eats cats, best sitcom ever.
There you go. What? An Imhotep could be like, Alf, what are you doing? They're sacred.
Different.
What's up?
Late show up, but high and good vibes to all.
Casey! How's it going? Thank you. 2 moons. We got 2 moons. I was going to say something. Forgot. Okay. Howdy, Pumpkin Man. How was your snow day, my man? Doing all right. Leaf Shadow. Doing all right. As long as I'm not stuck in her stupid class sitting there just waiting for lunch. Just... No, man, because I get stuck in a locker, man. I'm going to do a show from a locker. You see how miserable I am. I'm not allowed in the class. I'm like a distraction. Because I'm like, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I'm trying to be friendly with everybody, and the teacher's like, why don't you, Pauline, could you put your minion away? And she's just like, and then throws me in the locker for a couple of minutes. But no, I have a little light in there, and I get a radio. Anyway. Already had a Sony Discman before George was elected. Discman. I miss Alf. You miss Alf? Why? It was an awesome series back when TV was worth watching. I don't know. Every TV show was secretly about divorce. There wasn't a complete family unit. Mother or father was missing from the story. Punky Brewster, My Two Dads, Full House, Who's the Boss, you name it. They all had broken families trying to make the best of it. It was all dysfunction and depressing. I don't remember any of that. Like, no, you kind of grew up in that era, and you've probably seen some of those shows, but I don't know, maybe you were too young to even process the, oh, how come there's like 15 dads in this show? You know, where are the moms? I don't know. We just didn't pay attention. No, you were too bad scribbling in your little books. So, yeah, you gotta do your 80s sitcom homework next time. Ugh. What? DJ Goldie, what's up? I heard that Addams Family is getting a movie. Your thoughts? It's supposed to stick with the actual style of the old cartoons that were, well, comic strips done by the creator. So hopefully they'll stay true to that, make it extra creepy. But, you know, animated cartoons these days are very middle of the road. Supposedly heartwarming, which that is not. The only heartwarming that should be happening in Addams Family is in the kitchen when they're cooking one, okay? Please.
Off topic, there's a band that does surfer metal called Riptide.
Or you could just listen to surf music with an amplifier. I do love surf music, though. I do. Like Messer Chups and stuff like that. Good stuff. Actually, I'll write. There, you didn't even... Riptide. That name is not taken for a surf band? Oh my god. Dude, that's like an obvious one. That's like Undertow, right?
Sad note, world is dumb enough t-shirt just arrived.
Hey!
I can spread the word of Foamy to the masses.
How come you said sad note? It was a side note, not a sad note. That's weird. Trying to sabotage my marketing here. Sad note, I got your shirt. It's great. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for ordering the shirt. I'm glad it showed up. Yeah. Spread the word that people don't need to be dumb. After MASH was a thing, Hawkeye was an asylum, the whole show was set in a VA hospital. Oh, sounds like a riveting experience. I was too busy getting, remember getting not the mom and not the mom, adult. You're a lot of things you missed. Yeah, maybe we should do that. I don't know, but you're still doodling in your notepads while stuff is on in the background anyway. That was his thing. Head in a notebook, doing drawings. TV was always background. So now instead of TV, it's mostly Twitch. So what are you going to do? They have to make it creepy, kooky, mysterious, and spooky. Not to mention altogether ooky. And if they do not have the score by Vic Mizzy, I am going to be very upset. You've been demonetized. Anyway, so I am back on my Lady Loki wig, all styled and done. There you go. Go for it. Back now. Back now. Dark Draco is back. I get shown weird things. It might be the song name. Oh, okay. Speaking of animated movies, last Monday I saw a Dragon Ball movie called Dragon Ball Super Broly. Super Broly! Super Broly. I feel like there's another character named Broly. Broly. It's probably good? I know, people seem to like it. People are all amped up about it. The franchise has been around forever, though. So I'm just, how do they keep making them all angry and still make it fun? That's the thing, because I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z in like forever. Frankly. And even when I did, I was like, why is everybody so angry? It's like they're sitting there talking to each other, and this is like an 80-minute fight sequence, and nobody dies. I'm like, come on. You guys were like on fire in space, beating the stuffing out of each other. Somebody's got to die. Anyway, I'm doing it in my notepad while I watch the stream. The cycle continues. Riptide was already taken by... I missed it. Okay. On YouTube, I cannot even monetize to get it taken away, right? There was also Stargate, Jumanji, and Conan cartoons. There was a Conan cartoon? What? Oh, that must have been fun. No, it's probably not fun. Stargate. I didn't know about Stargate or Jumanji. What year was that? I have no idea these things came out. Oh, keep in mind, we never had cable. Was that a cable thing? Because we didn't have cable. But that's so dumb. But he's cool. But he's so dumb. True. I've been wondering, have you and the crew been to any cons? Nope. No cons. We haven't been any. No. Nothing. No. No. We don't leave the house. We literally did a post this morning saying we might leave the house in February. That's our goal. That's our goal for February. Leave the house. For something other than chores, okay? Like, oh, I need food or I'll die kind of things, you know? Out of all of you, female OC with is Dawn more like? Oh, original character. Dawn is not like any of them. She really isn't. I know it's like disappointing for people, but she's just basically like, hi, how's it going? Literally no relation to any characters ever. I know it's disappointing. I'm sorry, but she'll say it herself. She's like, I'm not like the main character. Meh. Conan cartoon was fun but stupid. Oh man, the Conan cartoons. It was actually fun. Really? They also had a Rambo and Toxic Avenger cartoon. I've heard about the Toxic Avenger thing. I didn't know they had a Rambo cartoon. Ooh, it aired on NBC. Wow. Where was I? Huh. Those shows sound like, yeah, they sound like they'd be cable shows, but it's like, hey, we're going to have a Rambo cartoon. Well, that's going to be HBO, right? I guess not. Going to leave the house like groundhogs? Yeah, maybe. There was also a really pathetic James Bond Jr. and Karate Kid cartoon series. Oof. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Bleh. Yeah. Yeah, Yubos, love the show. What? Yubos? What's Yubos? No. Though I suspected if I watched a Conan cartoon, I would suddenly hate the little Phoenix for being the annoying comic relief. Really? The Snarf character is really hard to like as an adult and brings shame knowing you laughed as a kid. I always hated Snarf. Like, even as a kid, you were like, dude, can this thing just shut up? You know, that and who's the equivalent in He-Man? Was it like Orko or something like that? That guy just irritated the hell out of us. You know? Snarf especially, man. I was like, can't just somebody just, hey, Lionel, test out the sharpness of that sword on this little guy right here. Snarf. Thundercats, no. Okay? You're banned. Get out. Get out of here, Snarf. Go play in the go play with Skeletor's bones or something. I know it's a different thing, but you know, I'm trying to get him completely out of the series. Anyway. Jermaine is my spirit animal. I'm sorry. In my day, Saturday morning cartoons were our rewards for doing school all week. Yeah, we do. It's not like we're so young we don't remember, you know, Saturday morning cartoons. It's just some of them just weren't on our radar, I guess. Haven't seen James Bond Jr. in over 25 years. I didn't even know that was a thing. Snarf is seriously the worst of the bunch, with Slimer at a close second. I do remember the real Ghostbusters cartoon actually being relatively dark. Certain episodes were fairly dark. I kind of don't really recall what Slimer did in that. Did he just show up and go, blah? Thanks for the follow. I don't remember at all, actually. Orko in He-Man and the owl thing in She-Ra. I've never really watched She-Ra, so no idea. Don't like the new She-Ra. Here we go. It's coming up. Bender is my spirit animal. Orko is Batmite hiding his shame in larger clothing. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh my God. I'm wondering, is the lag going to affect the VOD later? Because then I'm going to have to re-upload this via alternate means. And I'm not really looking forward to that. I got to think about that. James Bond Jr. Oh, God, that was awful. Really was that bad? It just didn't sound like it was a good idea. I mean, I watched it and it looked like trash and the writing was just bleh. Jermaine and Foamy in a blackout. Watch that later today. What? Oh, you're in a what? You're in a blackout? What? Blackout watch? Like, watch out. You're going to lose power. Hey, lunchtime. Lunch is good. It's coming up. What is it? No, I got to look it up now. Oh, no, it's going to bother me. If I have to re-encode the stream, it's going to take forever. Didn't James Bond have the series of books that started with Silverfin? About Pum'Kin? I have no idea. Looking for a squirrel, found a pumpkin. I'm not disappointed. Think we're going to need to be a regular viewer. Yes! Error in spelling. It looked pretty proper right there. No spelling errors. It's good. Just in time, too. What is it, 3 o'clock? I'm going to have to check the VOD. Does anybody know that? If you get a lag spike, does that show up in the VOD? Or does the VOD figure it out? No, because I don't want people watching the VOD later and then being like, yo, man, you got lag spikes, blah, 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 blah. Solo lost me when he had it. What? Really? It was joking? Solo movie Star Wars. Not bad, not award-winning, but entertaining. All right. That's still on the list, and I'm just like, whatever. Solo was generic, and that's why it was bad. Not sure. Let me get a drink, and everybody figure out whether lag is going to affect the VOD. Ugh. All right. 206 here. 206? It's 306. You're living in the past, man. Never shows up to me at all in the VODs. It's just the video has a spinning wheel trying to catch up while watching it live. Huh. All right. Well, that's good to know. So I think I'll just have to rewatch the VOD and figure out when there's another lag spike and try to remember the time so I can go look at it. Highlander, the animated series. What? What? Oh my God. I used to like Highlander. There was an animated series. Dude. What year? 94. Oh no. 94. Dude, you were totally into music at that point. Oh, 94 was like his music year, man. Nah, man, nah. That's when you were like all like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins, you know, a grunge era. Yeah, we weren't watching a lot of TV. The only TV we watched, I think, what was it? The X-Files and Millennium. Chris Carter's Millennium. About the kind of psychic guy who was tracking down like serial killers. It was very dark. Oh my God, you think Batman was dark? Go watch the old Millennium series. Oh my God. Dude, like I'm like that would not be able to be aired now because people would be triggered violent imagery. It was crazy. Excellent show though. Isn't Pauline's cold in that outfit? She would be if her internal temperature wasn't like 30 degrees to begin with. So, Mortal Kombat, really? That was an animated thing too. Police Academy, that I don't remember. Wow. Friday, the animated series. What Friday? What Friday the 13th? What's just Friday? I don't know. Highlander animated was almost as bad as the live action TV show. People kind of like the live action thing though. A lot of people are like, it's a cult thing, you know. Or I don't know if they just like it because it's part of Highlander in general, but. Highlander animated series was set in the post-apocalyptic future where somehow the prize was won, yet there are still many immortals. Talk about ignoring the lore. Wow. Yeah, that's like the whole thing. There can be only one, schmucks. What? Come on. It's 5 a.m. tomorrow in Japan. What? Oh, we're living in the past. X-Files was a good show. It was, man. Dun, 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 dun. Teen Wolf animated was another... What? Why did they make all these things? My God, you know how much money it makes to make an animated show? And meanwhile, they're like, hey, let's make Teen Wolf the animated series. What? There was not an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes animated series. Get out of here. Get out of here. What? Dr. Nito, hi. How you doing? Referring to those Friday movies, Ice Cube's Chris Tucker. Really? They made an animated series. Those were like mediocre movies. I don't know how they make a... That's so weird. God, you guys remember the live action Doom movie. Just why? Oh, that was with The Rock. I saw bits and pieces of it. It didn't really kind of catch my attention, so... My brain trying to hurt thinking names people so much. What's up? Thanks for the follow. How you doing? Linux. Now we got all the operating systems. I know it's Linux. Let's see. I born in 1990 and I'm only 29 years. There you go. You never saw Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoons? No. They actually got John Astin there. Really? Oh, that guy was crazy. Oh, I gotta look those up, man. Yeah, it'll be really weird if that's something you saw as a kid, but you just completely forgot about. Because then we're going to the doctor and checking your brain. That's a great cartoon. Really? It was a good cartoon? Wow. Sounded like you said bits of pizza. I would like bits of pizza. Bits of pizza. Here's a fun, bad one. Darkstalkers cartoon. I want to see that just because I like Darkstalkers. The time now, 2:18. Look it up. Lag spike. 2:18, lag spike. Lag spike. The musical. There you go. So that was a 2:18. Look it up in the VOD. All right? Lag spike. Anyway. I'm growing up in the late 90s. I have not heard of many of these shows. All right, well, then at least I don't feel bad about my childhood now. Even Laverne and Shirley had an animated series that ran concurrent with the live-action show. What? I remember seeing reruns of the Globetrotters, okay? I remember that on, like, Boomerang when I was a kid, right? Yeah, they used to have, with the Scooby-Doo and all that other stuff. You know, that I remember because I saw it, like, in the 90s on Boomerang or whatever. But Laverne and Shirley, never heard of the animated series. Live-action Doom movie was Carl Urban. What? Lord of the... Really? I thought Doom was The Rock. I thought The Rock was in that. Dun. I'm growing up in the 90s. Okay, repost even. No, I read that. Man, I was born in 97. Frog Hunter. There you go. That's when music had a steady decline into what it is now. Lag Spike is the new cover band name. There you go, Lag Spike. Good punk, band name for a punk band. We are. And then you wait, and then you have awkward pauses in your song. Lag Spike. Take it raw. Lag Spike. My idea, if you make a band, royalties. Thanks. Sort of unrelated to movie. I tried to do thrift store shopping yesterday before a doctor's appointment. A waste time. $10 credit card minimum makes miss out on some things I don't need, but would I...
Oh God, anyone remember the Super Harlem Globetrotters?
Super Harlem Globetrotters. No. And why do they have a $10 credit card limit at a thrift store? That's ridiculous. You know, I mean, you go to the thrift store because, one, you don't have any money. Two, you probably don't have $10. There are times I go to the thrift store, I don't got $10 on me. You kidding me? $10 minimum. What? This isn't a bar. Get out of here. Lag Spike 220. Check it. So I said 218 and 220, right? Oh, way to go. 220. 220! Lag Spike. Lag Spike. I was born in 93. That's a very good year for music. To be laughing so hard. Boom. Then the Addams Family had an animated series in the 90s. That I don't know of either. Weird. I think, for when you were a kid, you watched a lot of cartoons, and then you got into music, and then it was just like, then it was a hodgepodge of the two. The music was always much more fun. So you probably had the cartoons on in the background, but you're listening to music. Yeah, no commercials in your albums. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, The Fonz and Happy Days, Gang, Back to the Future. I remember the Back to the Future. Street Fighter animated series, never saw it. Spaceballs. Spaceballs. What? Dude, 2009? They made a Spaceballs animated... All right, dude, we have to rewatch this VOD just to, like, check up on this. Dude, I didn't know they did any of this. Where have I been? You started working on your cartoons, and that was the end of it. Rip Nirvana and AC/DC. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Nothing lasts forever. Wait, I've seen both. Men in Black had an animated series. That I vaguely remember. The Rock was in Doom, but not the lead hero part. Really? I know, I only saw bits and pieces of it when I was on television. I thought I kind of assumed he would be the lead What? Every time I see like the DVD in a thrift store, I see his big head on there. You know, I would kind of assume to me that he's the lead character. What? Really? Oh. I guess when they have like the machete guy in like a B movie and he's in there for 5 minutes and they put his face on the cover like, hey, the machete guy's in it. And you're like, oh, cool, I'll watch this. And it's like, you know, then you get to the movie and you realize he's like in there for like 2 seconds. You had like a cameo of a guy having coffee. Yeah. I remember the Mega Man cartoon. Mega Man. We excited for the search for more money. Is that a thing? Yeah, we should do that one day. It didn't happen, but Aliens almost had an animated series. Even Kenner was making figures of the cartoon. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to turn that into an animated series. That's going to be a very benign attempt at sci-fi horror. Yeah. The Rock is the demon. I didn't see it. Don't spoil it. Spoil it. Like Drew Barrymore on the Scream poster. There you go. Excellent comparison. Oh, Drew Barrymore is in the Scream. It's like, Grant dead. Like, what? I thought that was the whole point. Drew. Remember, 220. Danny Trejo. Yes, thank you. I keep forgetting his name for some reason. That guy's awesome. He should be in more stuff. Cups. The Search for More Money, Spaceballs 2 title is told in Spaceballs. Oh, that's right. Dude, I haven't seen it in forever. Dude, there's so many things I got to go back and watch, but then I got all this other stuff I still have to watch. It's very... I don't know how people get to watch everything they want to watch. I don't think they do. They got to pick and choose. I'm glad you're wasting your time here, because that's great. The Machete guy, yes. Captain and Game Master. Game Master? Kenner Aliens toys still sold. Really? Oh, I got to look those up. I like Aliens. Dun, 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 dun. I never liked any of those Scream posters. And the guy, oh, and the ghost face guy. They also tried to make a Battletoads animated series, but it thankfully never survived past the pilot. Yet another Ninja Turtles knockoff. And, oh, God, I just remember. Creepy Crawlers, the cartoon. Wasn't that a play set that you can make just weird, like, creepy, gooey spiders and stuff? Why would they make a thing out of that? Doesn't make any sense. And Troll Dolls. Cynical marketing. Well, dude, they made a Troll Doll movie, right? The thing with the hair. I never liked Troll Dolls. They always freaked me out. The weird little things.
Have you heard of a Japanese band called Man with a Mission? I highly recommend them if you haven't.
No, but I know the song of the same name by Bad Religion. Helps nobody out, but it's there. I gotta look it up. And thanks for the whisper, giving me the list. There's more stuff to put on the list. Ugh. The Scream franchise is my most favorite. The first couple were pretty good. I never saw the last, I think the last 2 movies I never saw. You have a couple of alien figures still in the package. Ooh, collectibles. Man, you guys remember Biker Mice from Mars? I remember people referencing that like repeatedly here, but I never actually saw it myself. And Street Sharks. Does anyone remember that the Mighty Ducks had a cartoon? Really? The Mighty Ducks had a cartoon? Yes, it was perfectly fine as a bug-making machine, but no, they had to make it into a mutant superhero cartoon. That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. What are you doing? You know, that's like making Monopoly, the cartoon. What are you... It's so stupid. SWAT Cats. What is that? It's so weird. I feel like I should know this stuff, but I think I know more 90s stuff for some reason. But then most of the stuff that was said in the 90s, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I remember Animaniacs and stuff like that, of that era, but what year was Inspector Gadget? Because they used to rerun that on TV all the time. See you later. Gotta go errands and run. Hades, thanks for being here. Sorry you got things to do. It doesn't scream robocall at all. Yeah, right? Yes, Mighty Ducks was about aliens hockey playing ducks, though. The Mighty Ducks. cartoon was about alien hockey playing ducks. My God, you know, I think we have bad ideas now, but I guess you just flip through the bargain bin of 80s cartoons and oof. Monopoly, the animated series. It's 4 in the morning, Grandma. You win. Inspector Gadget was from 83 to 85. Yeah, but you didn't see that until, like, 90s-ish? They had reruns, right? Something like that. I don't know. Was not based. Mighty Ducks was an animated series not based on the actual team. It was alien ducks that crash land on Earth. They had a Pulp Fiction episode, dressed up as Jules and Vince and all. Wow, that's weird to do for a cartoon. You imagine a cartoon doing a Tarantino tribute right now on network television? How could you show this? The children, the children. Whatever, they'll learn. Darkwing Duck. There was a huge trend of making every popular movie and making an animated series back in the 90s. Yeah, but I mean, wasn't even Teen Wolf like 84 or something like that? I thought that was early 80s. I don't know. Nothing Can Beat Gargoyles. That's a good show. I've heard that show was like awesome. I remember seeing a couple episodes, but they didn't sink in.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. It's actually really good. Sherlock Holmes is brought back to life to solve crimes in future London.
Somebody mentioned that. Was that you who mentioned it? Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Hey, there's still crime in the future, and who are you going to get to solve it? Yeah, a reanimated Sherlock Holmes. Because, you know, that's totally a reasonable thing to do. Somebody who hasn't solved a crime in about 300 years, yeah, bring him back to life. He'll get it done. The guy would be so confused he wouldn't be able to get on a subway because he doesn't have a Metro card, you know? So I remember Teen Titans, Avatar, The Last Airbender, Invader Zim, Kim Possible, Totally Spies, Danny Phantom, Cat. So I remember Teen Titans, Avatar, The Last Airbender, but I didn't have cable, so where did we see those? Because that was Nickelodeon, right? Did they rerun those? And like, because we didn't get cable till like 2005, okay? Hey, we were cheap. Cable is expensive. It still is. I really want to go through thrift store shopping now. Well, then go. Be free. I ain't no Inspector Gadget. He's all serious and all about the regulations instead of being the aloof detective. Really? Why would they change that? That's like his whole character. You know, it's like having Mr. Bean talk to everybody. It's like, what are you doing? One of my friends admits Totally Spies is the root of it. Like, oh, that's good. That's good. Why would that be a thing? You guys are so weird. We're getting a live action Kim Possible movie. Yeah, gee. You're also getting a live action Barbie movie. Let's keep that in mind too. So don't get your hopes up. Yeah, how with everybody complaining about everything, how do you think a Barbie movie is going to go over for the crowds out there that kind of decry everything that may be a particular type of image for an individual? There's a horror movie called Gargoyles, and it's actually pretty good. Really? All right, look it up. I want them to finish Spider-Man Unlimited. Finish it. Well, it is. The show is... really? I have no idea. Gargoyles was an awesome show. Keith David, forever. Oh, that's right. Oh, my God. That's right. Oh, all right. We're getting live-action Sonic. The world is ending. Yeah, I probably will after that. Hellraiser tribute and later Ghostbuster series. What? Let's say this where I had live-action Bratz movie. Did they have a live-action Bratz movie? They should have made a live-action Monster High. Oh, I want to see people be all spooky and creepy. You know? No, I mean, that would have been good, but, you know, it's like, you know, horror people are just, I think they would have liked it. It would have been a good thing for the kids. The spooky kids. Spooky kids don't have enough cool things. Yeah. I don't want a lot of for see you have a Invader Zim type look. I do. All right, we'll take it. Movie about it. Yeah, let's go to far. That's gonna go over well, right? Yep. I know. I don't think the Barbie movie is gonna be long for this world, just because everyone's too PC. I don't even think people are really PC anymore. They just look for something to be offended by, and then they tweet about it just so they can say that they're offended, and that gives people the impression that they're actually socially aware when they're really asleep. Life Size was pretty much a Barbie movie, was it? I want to see how about the live action Artemis Fowl. Who's doing the Artemis thing? Somebody competent, I think, is directing it, but I can't remember who. I used to play all the Flash Brats games on the site before they vanished. They're all gone. The actress for the live action Kim Possible looks like she's in middle school instead of high school. Yeah, well. Real Monsters was close enough. Really? Oh, that's right. Oh, I remember those people. Another lag spike. 233. 218, 220, 233. 218, 220, 233. 218, 220, 233. I gotta remember that. They like to throw money to see if it makes more money. Eventually, they're going to keep throwing money, and none of it's going to come back, and then they're going to shut down. You know, then we're going to be just left with YouTube and Netflix originals. Dun, 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 dun. Because spooky kids have crybaby parents who are too easily scared. I gotta say, here's the thing. If you're a spooky, like, little goth kid or whatever, or you're inevitably gonna go down that route, because that's... and it's kind of weird for me to say that. You're kind of born into that. It's not really a choice. There needs to be more stuff for them, you know? Because it's like, you know, that's like in the 50s, when kids grew up and they were into, like, monsters or whatever, they were called monster kids, you know? Because they liked monsters. Eventually that turned into, like, sci-fi or... you know, whatever, and then it just dwelled in the realm of darkness. And then you had your goth kids, you know, and it's just where it is now. But, you know, it's just, you know, people need their spooky. There's always going to be a little subgenre of spooky people, and they need their spooky fun, you know? That's why Zachary did so well in the 50s, because it was just like everybody loved them, you know? Kids especially. He had his own fan club. It was like, what? Vote for the cool ghoul. You know, Zachary for president. Goth is not a phase. It's a way of life. Kenneth Branagh directing. Really? Oh, that's going to be a fun reference. Keep in mind, Kenneth Branagh. It's already done. But just keep that in mind for everyone who's been here. Remember, Kenneth Branagh. Well, any panel, remember that the censored the second movie of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because the first movie was violent. Monster High dolls have vanished. Yeah, they have. I think they stopped making them. We actually sold. We had a Ghoulia Yelp scooter. Yes, we sold it. It's gone. Okay? I know, she's sad about it. But it was a Toys R Us exclusive, and we got to sell it on Amazon. We made a little bit of money. I didn't really want to sell it, but, you know, we got to, you know, pay bills. So there you go. But, yeah, some of them are going to start being collectibles now, so that's kind of good, I guess, if you have them still in a box and you haven't touched them. You still find them in thrift stores, though. They're everywhere. More Madball stuff. Madballs! I remember that. Oh, my God. Yeah, I always wanted one of those. And then they, I think, re-released them, and then we found one at the thrift store. I think we got the blue one, which is, he was screaming something. No, that was the baseball. The blue one with the eyeball. Looked like he was put underwater for a long time. You know? Lunch break. Glad to see you stream going. Goth is life. Mazel. Hey, there you go. Somebody gets it. Monster High dolls are no more. Wow, I missed a lot. Yeah, there's they were going up to, I think, a year or two ago, and then there wasn't any mention of them at the you know, annual toy fairs that they usually have. So people are just kind of speculating that that's it. The line's over. But I don't know. Again, you know, I'm a spooky person, so any kind of spooky thing I kind of encourage, but you know, maybe the marketing wasn't there. But they were huge for a little while, you know. I trust Branagh for most things, but I'll have to actually finish the books before I know jack about Artemis. Yeah, it's kind of... That's gonna be a wait and see kind of thing for me. Screaming blue ball. Was that his name? No, I thought it was the guy, the blue mad ball that has like one eye sticking out and the other one's like kind of closed. My dad is actually making room for me in his garage. Yay! Okay, my tie dolls are finally going away. Aw. What? Hey, it's all the spooky kids had as an alternative to Barbie. All right, so you may not like them, but at least for the spooky kids, you know, mourn them slightly. My niece was obsessed with them. Oh, okay. So you actually knew somebody who was. All right, that's drastic. Never mind. What will all the YouTube doll repainters do? You got seriously. That is going to actually have a very big impact on basically, you know, modders and repainters and custom makers of those dolls. You know, because some of them were done like exquisitely. Like if you see the repaints of some of these things, it is just magnificent, the artistry that goes into that. Unfortunately, if they're not making them anymore, there's going to be a higher premium on them because lag spike 238. What's up? Thanks for the follow. The brat. We got a brat following us. Shay, what's up? Thank you. Yeah, so it's just like now that all these parts are going to be more difficult to come by, you know, especially for custom people, it's going to really be bad. Now, it's like somebody taking your paper away, and you're like, I need paper, you know. They tried to do a Monster High reboot. It failed horribly, so they stopped. They also stopped ever after, and their YouTubes have been reposting old episodes. Well, yay. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't like any of that stuff when it turned to CGI. It's like I was all about the 2D stuff. You know? But, hey, what's up?
I just want to wear black, make jokes about being different and liking it while maybe rolling some dice in the dark once a week with friends and a drink.
There you go. It's not too much to ask, right? Apparently it is. Thank you. Nuggy. Let me get some water, because now I'm feeling it. Now that I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Hey, I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. You in the building over there. 2 hours, 40 minutes out here. What? And that's not loitering if I'm talking to somebody. All right? Yeah, if you're going to jump, do it. All right? Getting coffee. Jump. Lag spike, 240. 240? Okay. Let's see where did I leave off. Ninth. Well, oh God, there's too many N's in there. I'm just going to say The Shadow is hosting you. The Shadow hosts. Thank you. The mad ball with the eyes sticking out was Slobulus. Slobulus, but he was green. Now I'm thinking of somebody else.
Oh, sorry, I'm late, still sick, so what did I miss?
The entirety of the stream and 40 minutes over our usual allotted time, so just about everything. Apparently, we're going through a lot of old cartoons I didn't know existed that were based on popular movies, like a RoboCop animated series and Rambo. Rambo. Hey, kids, blow up people in other countries. Hey, I want to watch that. Oh, God. America. I'm talking here. Yeah, pretty much. Talking here. I just did a bit of digging there. They're stopped because the reboot was not selling. Selling? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yeah, well, it all comes down to money. It's like, forget about, you know, the people that have been collecting these things. It's just like, hey, the reboot's not doing well, so you know what? You know what probably didn't help? The fact that there's no toy stores.
Goth kids are fine, but don't be that guy who goes and eats/hangs out in a cemetery. Old graves are fine, but modern graveyards just makes you look like a edgy douchebag who wants to get attention.
Yeah, it's got to be old. It's got to be classic. And you got to be doing black and white photos of yourself looking all morose. Now, new cemeteries, I got to say, no offense to the people buried there, but they are so lame. No, you ever been to a new cemetery? It's just like there's no style to any of these tombstones. They're just like, there's nothing. It's like a block with a name on it. What am I going to do with that? I can't do rubbings. Don't do rubbings on old stuff because it damages the stones. Hi.
There was a blue mad ball with one eye called Urg.
Arg! There you go. Arg! See, thank you. I knew it was out there. I think we got him on a shelf somewhere. It's probably over there. Arg! Isn't that awesome? Ah, the 80s, where you can just name something Arg. And it's fine. Yeah, copyright, trademark. Get it out there. What? You do that now. Well, I don't understand. Arg might be offensive to people who might consider themselves pirates, but in the other aspect of that, we might actually be able to get the pirate demographic if we say Arg, if we do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if people would find that transparent. Yeah, God, I would not like to do marketing nowadays. Anyway, where did I leave off? Actually, the right amount of time I went downhill to one of the movies. Frank started yelling at the audience for being intolerant. What? Why would they do that? Well, maybe that's why it went downhill. You started getting preachy there, Monster High. I'm going to be all preachy and yell at the audience. Save that for squirrels. Let's see. Modern graveyards depress me. It's not cool that they got rid of old tombstones. I know, it seems it's just got these weird little blocks. Just like, hey, somebody's dead here. And it's like, why bother then? Cremation, that's the way to go. Getting cremated. There you go. Sometimes rubbings were the only way to preserve the artwork etchings on the old tombstones, though, since they would be corroded. Yeah, pretty much, but you know what? Let's leave that to professionals. Monster High Ever After movie crossover canceled. Oh, God, what are we going to do? Canceled! I'm a pirate. I know about the pirate thing every time. Every time. Who names a ball Arg, though? Why not? Argue angry about it? Don't argue with me. Augmented reality. Where you look through your phone and everything's got a pirate hat on it. Somebody do that? Royalties, thanks. Imagine a Monster High squirrel. Hey, she's not too far off from Monster High right there. Hey, get some stitches. We can make you a toy. No, we got a custom one sent to us. It's glorious. I like it. Let's see. I feel bad for tombstones when people do rubbings. Yeah. It's just weird, though. It really isn't. So salty about the Monster High reboot, too. They cut out Ghoulia. Why? I didn't like her at first, but it made me mad for them to cut her out. Why would they cut out Ghoulia? That was the only character I liked. You know, where she was just like, "Rrr," you know, that kind of thing. Why? Is there a reason why? Is it some kind of weird PC reason that doesn't need to be an actual reason? Just somebody cried about it a little bit and then tweeted. Okay, let's get rid of it. That makes total sense. Not all monsters have stitches. I know that is a stereotype. It's a stereotype. Some of them have pitchfork holes. I never saw Monster High, but I worked at Walmart and saw the toys. Stick those for a long time. Yeah, they were there for a while. You need to show that doll. It's over there. It's on the shelf. I can't reach it. 300 rubbing in the first place. Whose idea? Who cares whose idea was to do tombstone rubbings? Yes, like they said earlier, it's just like sometimes that's the only way you can get the detail out of some things. Just when you do it wrong and you're like, you know, I'm rubbing it, man, and you knock it over and you're like, oops, sorry. Monster High is Walmart. Oh, I see what you did there. A light touch is key when doing rubbings. Less damage is done. The fact to do it easier, soft charcoal and lightweight paper. Yes. There's the people that have the 90-pound weight and they attach like charcoal to a brick and they're like trying to sand it down. It's like, yeah, you're doing it wrong. Mega Blocks, Monster High. I used to love those pastels and black. Really? They actually had them? Mega Blocks? Ah, you're never going to find those now. Get Dawn to get it. She's working. So unless she drives home from work for like 35 minutes and then, no, we're not going to be on that long. We're wrapping this up. We're at 2:47. 2:47! Hey, we're at 2:47 over here. I'm wrapping it up, all right? Jerk. Oh, man. That's what I like about New York. I could just yell. See, nobody's staring at me. Nothing going on. Hey? I mean, everyone's inside because it's cold, but still, I don't see the squirrels in the tree bickering at me, so it's fine. Anyway, rubbing things wrong or how divorces happen. I suppose. Thanks for the follow. The bull. No. Is Dawn feeling better? Yeah, she's almost there. I don't, dude, her bronchitis was a long exit there. Stubborn little thing. But, yeah, it's working its way out, you know. Like, literally, we haven't recorded vocals in, like, a month and a half. Yeah. Good morning, my neighbors. What's up? Get one of the others two to get what? That doesn't even make any sense. I have a little bit of coffee left. We're literally on coffee time. So whatever coffee, once the coffee's gone, so am I. So I got to get a little bit more, What? It's like watching an hourglass slowly run out as I sip the coffee down. Yeah. All right, we got about 2 sips left. We got 2 sips. 2 sips. Oh, wait, did we count the water? Oh, no, we might have 3 sips left. We'll be all right. Let's see. Get one. Oh, no, good morning. Well, no, I'm glad to see you better. Yeah. I love the idea of Monster High more than Ever After, but Ever After High had better animation for detail. Did it? I never actually got to see any of that animation. I saw a couple of the 2D Monster High cartoons, but that was about it. They were on, I think they were on YouTube. We saw them somewhere. But then once they went to 3D animation, the 3D animation was very, like, hacky, if that makes any sense. Like, the character models weren't rendered well. It was just seemed very kind of cheap, you know? And it was very inorganic for my taste. That's why I like 2D. Even bad 2D is better than bad 3D all the time, every day. Lag spike at 249. Why is it like every 3 minutes or something like that? This is stupid. Thanks for everybody putting up with that, because it's been uphill. Get one of the other two of the dolls. I'm doing things. I'm talking to you now. Tell her I said hi. I will. I still need to make a copy of my high school transcript. Just forge it like everyone else does. Yeah. Eddie Murphy's Come to America. What? They're making a sequel to that. Or is that The Golden Child they're making a sequel to? They're making a sequel to something with that, what they meant. Or was that, what was it then? What was the Eddie Murphy movie from the 80s that they're making a sequel to? I thought it was Coming to America. Which I'm sure that's going to go over real well in this day and age. Mattel, get your crap together. Yeah, is Mattel still even a toy maker? Like, in all seriousness, because I don't even know what they make anymore. Cheap as Disney's Descendants. Never saw it. Like, car insurance 3D animation, kind of cheap. Dude, the gecko in those little commercials was animated better. Yeah, what does that tell you? It literally, an insurance company is putting out better animation than a studio, please. Yeah, it's Coming to America. See, Coming to America. They're making a sequel. Do you need that? Do we need that? Do we need that? You know how socio-political that thing is going to be infused with him trying to get, like, immigrated. He's going to show up. There's going to be a wall. Everyone's going to cry, and it's going to be this whole thing. They're going to ruin it. I don't know why they just can't leave things alone. Just leave the movie alone. Don't inject modern-day problems into literally ancient cinema. It's over 20 years old. It's technically an antique. Best Defense 2. Best Defense. Nothing wrong with bad graphic if it's meant to be that way. When it's meant to be some way. If you have like bad graphics or bad artwork or something and it's meant to be that way, it comes off that way. It's like, yeah, they're fine. It's like, whatever kind of animation. When you put animation together, especially 3D, and it looks bad, it just looks bad. Because believe it or not, to make it look bad but still good, you have to work at it. To make it just bad, you're like, okay, here's a character model. Okay, this one's blue, this one's green, this one's pink. There, we got the whole cast. That's exactly the issue. So, at least from my perspective. They still make toys, but they are now making movies. Oh, yeah. Well, got to make another G.I. Joe movie? Come on. I have no idea how long I'm going to make a sequel to a good comedy. There's still a solid story that's completely wrapped up and concluded. Remember mask cartoons? Weren't those weird little changing cars or something? That had little tiny people in it? I forget. Refugee, or what? Oh, I have no idea. I don't even think did I ever see Coming to America? Don't remember. What did we see? We saw something with Eddie Murphy in it. Yeah, I know Beverly Hills Cop. That's not what I'm thinking of. I saw something. Not Brooklyn Vampire. What? Mattel make Ever After High, Monster High, as well as Barbie. Oh, good. So way to go. What are they probably stopped making Monster High and Ever After dolls to put money towards the Barbie movie that is literally gonna be a PC disaster. I could have told them that. I could have been at the beat. Hey, are you sure you guys want to make a Barbie movie with everything going on? You know, images of women in media, you know, the expectations people place upon them and the blowback that people are now receiving from that. You sure you want to do this? Yeah, it'll be great. We'll go like a Barbie movie. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to be rolling in money. You sure? Have you ever checked Twitter? I know Twitter's not the world, but it causes problems. No, they'll be fine. Okay. Because even if they do it so tongue-in-cheek where it's just comical and ends up being a fun movie that's actually good, it will retroactively affect the toy sales. Because I know it's going to be taking Barbie seriously because it was a bombastic film of just idiocy. So why are you going to get toys for your kids like that? Unless they make Barbie like this superhero of a lady who has 500 different jobs and is like just all around brilliant. I don't see that going in any direction but down. And that's my opinion of it. But I don't know, man. It's just everything people used to like. Now everyone finds problem with it for some reason. So, did anybody here actually think of Barbie as a role model? I mean, like they looked at it and I want to look like Barbie. I mean, yeah, you might want better hair or something like that, but I mean, who wants all those jobs? If anything, it says that she's very unsteady in her employment. There's like 800 jobs. All right, anyway, I missed chat. They can't make a sequel to Coming to America with Matt Sinclair. You think so? So if you had to set original Monster Idols, new and all, Amazon are listing them for $300. Oh, man. Dude, the only, I think, original one we still have is Frankenstein. But it might be the re-release. I think it was actually a re-release because they re-released all the originals into a set from what I remember. But other than that, it was just like, you know, after like the first, I guess, I think it was like the first 3 sets that came out. I was just like, all right, we're good. Because then it kind of got watered down. It's like everyone had all these different weird things. It was crazy. Sort of the J.i.M and the holograms, it turned out. Oh, God, yeah. J.i.M and the holograms. Come on. And maybe one of those Eddie Murphy that could talk to animals. No, the Dr. Dolittle? No. Was it Trading Places? I think that was it. Had Dan Aykroyd in it? Drag queens. What about them? I only saw Barbie as a way to encourage children and their parents to continue being as materialistic as possible like anything else from the 80s. Yeah, pretty much. But that started in didn't Barbie start in like the 50s? Something like that, right? A doll living in Barbie land is expelled for not being an adventure to live action. What? That cannot be the story. Repost that so I can read it in words, if you can, Goldie. Drag queens want to be Barbie. See, now, in this day and age, can I say that's not the role model for you? Because considering the demographic you would be dealing with of society, then you'd be considered intolerant. So you see how it goes? Never ends. You can't do anything. You can't say anything. I would say be whoever you want to be. Just don't bother me with it. Barbie did have a PC game that was addicted to as a girl. Really? Was it good? I don't even know. J.i.M and the Holograms, the live-action movie was so bad, within a week or so of release, they yanked it from the theaters. Oof. Oh, repost. DJ Goldie. Okay, here's the Barbie thing. A doll living in Barbie land is expelled for not being perfect enough and sets off on an adventure in the real world. A live-action feature film based on the popular line of Barbie toys. What the why? Yeah, and I can't take that seriously from the get-go, considering how aesthetically, quote-unquote, perfect these dolls were supposedly made out to be. So what? You're not going to go buy more Barbies unless you get the flawed ones, and then that defeats the purpose. So then you have to make every Barbie unique. And maybe proportionate so they don't look like weird, janky mutants. Well, you look that way because of lore, but we'll get into that later. I gotta go do stuff. Nautical Razor, go do stuff. May the winds be at your back while you're sailing the seven seas, destroying the hopes of others. Repost to Soul Glow Jerry Curl Out Vader, you know what I'm saying? Come to America. What? I guess, no. I don't think I saw Coming to America. Because I don't remember that. I really don't. All right. Maybe I did and I just don't remember it. I don't know. At DJ Goldie. Wow. All right. Neener, what's up? With that plot, what do you think of the backlash is going to be like? I know, right? It's just like, so one, the character is flawed and gets kicked out. That's bad right there. So, like literally, you're seeing people who are different or blah, 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 you know, all right, you're done. You're done. Two, okay, to go on an adventure and supposedly find out that their uniqueness is very important in whatever blah, blah, blah society, fill in the blank. Okay, it's a story that's been told cliched over and over and over again. If you're different, fine. It might be a drawback, but you can actually use that uniqueness as an attribute. Okay, we get it. You want to bring something new to the table? Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably written by a bunch of Barbie people. Yeah, we only have certain ideas, and they're all blonde. Thank you. Exactly what I'm thinking. Rip my hands. Rip. Yeah, the game was about horses. People do like horses. You know me so well. Thank you. See you Sunday. Later. Enjoy your week. Coming to America is worth it for Arsenio Hall's facial expressions alone. Oh, all right. PG, do you remember the Living Dead dolls or the Bleeding Edge dolls from the 90s? I remember the Living Dead dolls because they used to be in Tower Records all the time. They were like almost exclusive there. Bleeding Edge dolls. Those were more like little statues. They weren't like really dolls, right? I think you might have one if it was a Tower Records exclusive because you were like collecting Tower Records exclusives for a while. Vaguely. But the Living Dead dolls, that is bank right there. People love those. Something merely wants a movie to be First World Problems. The movie. Yeah, right? That would be great. You get Weird Al to write it. And that could be the theme song. First World Problems. Dun, dun, dun. Used hot water to wash my dishes earlier, and the rest is actually fed up. No! I'm not supposed to use hot water. Check it out. All right, let me liquid my face here. Hold on. I'm going for water. I'm gonna drink the rest of this. It's all right, a little lemony. All right. We got 1 out of 3 sips out of the way. Getting close to the end. This is the end. Demonetized. Here, who the main person? Margot. What? Isn't that the one that played Harlequin? Margot Robbie? Isn't that Harley? Oh, God. UHF 2. VHF. Beast Wars needs a reboot. Water is the devil. Same story, better animation. What? No, I'm trying to figure out if that was the same person. You know, what's up? Hi. Oh, God. Yes, the Harley movie version playing Barbie. God. Wow, now I take Harlequin even less seriously. Oh, that movie. All right, maybe we should end this on a happy note. Oh my God. This gets worse and worse out there. I'm getting hungry here. Good vibes to all. Have a good week. Hope for something good to happen in your life. Me too. Big Train, thanks for being here. Good vibes to you. May your lunch be spectacular. The best. Gotta get going. Phone is dying. Harmony Shadows, thanks for being here. Recharge. Recharge. Go. That's it. That's like, I don't know how you're going to do that. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know how they're going to do that. Stupidly sappy and pancreas is one of the way you can make a Barbie movie to appease today's masses is like a plot where Barbie breaks down from public pressure or whatever else of the sort. That would be good, where you have, like, you know, what you do is you take Barbie, you make Barbie the character in a film, an actual, like, fashion icon who slowly starts succumbing to the pressure and realizing the materialistic life that she's lived in has been a sham. You know, and then she goes out and she tries different things. Then you can mass manufacture different types of Barbies, because I know that's important for Mattel. You know, you have her go on a soul-searching journey, you know, trying different things. She tries meditation. She tries, like, kung fu, you know, that kind of thing. She tries writing, you know, and you can do all those fun little things. Why not? Why not? I think that's a better idea than, you know, somebody from Barbie Land getting kicked out for not being perfect and then has to go on a real life. What? Why didn't you just use my idea? Why didn't you call me, Mattel? And then with the profits of all this exquisite idea I put before you and the multitude of various toys you could have made from that, you could have made yourself a Pumpkin Guy movie. All right? Nice little holiday special for everybody. But no, Mattel got to be like, hey, we got a cool movie made by, written by a 3-year-old probably. That movie will suck. I know, right? High hopes there, right? I don't know, man. I just think that would have been a better approach. You know, Barbie is a materialistic icon who basically shuns the lifestyle and tries to become a better person through introspective kind of soul searching. You know, there are plenty of opportunities to make various dolls from it, posters and self-empowering, fill in a blank. If you really want to get artsy, you get Wes Anderson to direct it. You know, and you actually make it something artistic and interesting that will actually make critics say, oh my God, I can't believe this is an actual Barbie film. You know? Dude, I'm in the right. I don't care what anybody says. That is a brilliant idea, and I should be applauded for it. You can't hear it because my nubs are very soft, but I'm clapping for myself. Oh. Anyway, tell me stories. Why'd you send me a hug? Where is it? Is it in a mailbox? Or what? I gotta wait 3 to 5 days for delivery. Okay. Moranis? What? I think a 3-year-old would do a better job writing a movie, right? Yeah, seriously. Do kids even like Barbie anymore? Probably not. Not unless it's a video game. Mattel, put your money towards video games, okay? Wave of the future. Nobody plays with toys anymore. Sad but true. I love toys, you know, but basically they just buy it, put it on their shelf, look at it for a while, and then they donate it to a thrift store, and then I buy it. 3 hours, 6 minutes. Yeah! 3 hours, 6... I've been on for 3 hours, 6 minutes over there! Yeah, that's right. 3 hours. 3 hours of loitering. What you gonna do? Yeah, cry out your window. Not a guy in the building. It seems to be like, yo, man, we've been there too long. Why don't you leave? You know? Like what? It's public park, you fool. What do you think you do in a park? Have exercise? Nah, I don't think so. This is the standing kind of park. You know, you want exercise, you go to Brooklyn. Anyway, so in Russia, toys play with you, especially those KGB ones. Sorry, I'm late to the party. I haven't been sleeping well in a while. I'm sleeping too much. Missed you. Rasputin. I don't know. Hope your sleep deprivation gets better. Yay, stories. What? Actually saw a Dalek baby, baby block tower that I want to make. Ooh, that's actually sounds interesting. Birds of Prey and Fantabulous Antithesis of One Harley Quinn filming. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up for that either. You know, the whole thing about Harley Quinn and the Joker was their relationship was so messed up that you were just like, this is insane. You know, but now they got to make it an empowering kind of emancipation. You know, I don't need a man. She's insane, okay? She's literally insane. You know, of course she would hook up with somebody who's equally insane. No, you got to change the character. Make her an anti-hero like everyone else. Oh, Venom's an anti-hero now. Did you not know? Anyway. Give me those toys instead. I'll take care of them. Make sure they're unopened and in mint condition. Thrift store finds. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing thrift store finds today, all right? Whatever I found, I keep. All right? You shouldn't have gotten rid of it. Yeah, now you want it back. You get nothing. That guy back there, man. I'm telling you. No, we're not doing thrift store. We're not doing thrift store finds today. She's no hero. Stop making her one. I know. Why do they got to do that? Because marketing. I don't want my kids watching this because Harley Quinn's like crazy and weird. They'll watch it. They want to see Deadpool. People loved it, except for parents who apparently didn't see the giant R in front of the poster. Open your eyes. We know you know the letters. Try reading one. When Poison Ivy was the sane one of the two, you know Harley is nuts. Just cannot escape that abusive relationship. That's the whole thing. You just want to see it go back and forth and get more progressively just unstable, you know? Till they're just beating the stuffing out of each other every day. You know, that's literally the Harley and Joker relationship. You know? Oh, God. Goldie, please repost that. That makes me want to vomit a little bit. But I think everyone else needs to read it. Joke and Harley were so dependent until Harley realized Mr. J cutting off his own face and trying to force her to do it as well was going too far. Well, then, you know, she didn't really love him. I'm just saying, if you love somebody, you'll cut your face off for him. Don't do that. Whatever happened to just straight up villains? I know, right? Remember when villains could be evil? I know. Now, if everyone's an anti-hero, what happens when, like, Batman, you know, confronts Harley and it's like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, but Batman, I'm not really that bad. You see, I'm just kind of I'm doing justice in a roundabout sort of way. All right, well, maybe try not doing it so roundabout sort of way, you know, kind of thing. Oh, like you, Batman? You're going to have these stupid arguments like this? You know, this is not what the villain-hero dynamic should be, you know? I'm a hero. Well, I kind of am too. I'm just doing things a little differently, but the ends justify the mean. I know we're not seeing eye to eye on that, but, you know, we're all trying to accomplish the same thing. But you're not doing it right. But I'm really trying. I know blowing up a taxi cab wasn't about the right way to go about it, but, you know, collateral damage, Batman. You know, this is not how the dynamic should go. They're going to argue. They're going to be arguing semantics in a diner, you know, at 3 in the morning, seeing who's more justifiable in their actions. It's so stupid. God. Okay. Repost. All right. After splitting up with the Joker, Harley Quinn, and 3 other female superheroes, Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya, come together to save the life of a little girl from an evil crime lord. What is this? Was this like a plot from the 80s? Is that real, or does somebody just make that up? That just seems stupid. That is a big bowl of stupid. Somebody shook out a box of stupid, ate it all, and then said, man, I wish I had another box. Let's open up this other box of stupid, put it out here, and then swallow the prize. The big box of stupid prize. What is happening? Oh. I can't take it seriously. DC, you're ruining life. Oh my God. Injustice 2, Harley rebukes Joker and joins the good guys. I don't care. Injustice 2, okay? Hey, I'm gonna be a good night. Oh yeah, let's just wipe that past clean of everybody that you killed with Mr. J. Please. Be in prison for the rest of her life. But I was crazy. Yeah, so now you're good? How long is that gonna last? All right, you're not really she's not mentally sound. Not mentally sound enough to be a superhero. Heroine, whatever. Shouldn't be any gender names. It's just super fill in the blank. Anyway, Cassandra Cain was basically Damon Wayne's on right. Don't worry about it.
Wasn't there a story arc where Harley and Joker had a kid, and she hid it from Joker?
I have no idea. I know. I just, I stopped keeping up with Harley Quinn after the New 52 series that came out like years ago, and I was just like, they're ruining the character. Like every day, it was just like. Not every day, but every issue was just like, I've never seen a anti-hero bend over so much to do stuff in that series. I'm just like, what is it? What am I reading? There was like no substance. It was just like pictures of Harley Quinn bending over to pick up things or weird angles. It was just very strange. You just described pretty much all American TV shows. Yeah, big box of stupid. Hey, this box of stupid is delicious. Can we get some more? God. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, pretty much. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I think eventually they're going to ruin the character so much that when they try to bring back the animated series version, it'll be too much of a shock for people. Or people now grew up with the current Harley. They're going to go back and watch the animated series and be like, this Harley Quinn was stupid. She's so mean and so evil. Why would they make her like this? And they'll be like retroactively triggered. They ruined hashtag not my Harley. It's like, yeah, no, that was Harley. You guys ruined it. That never happened in canon. Okay, it never happened in canon. I wouldn't want to see Harley Quinn's child. Yeah. It's a way to mess with Cassandra Cain's head. Yeah. I don't even know any of the other characters that Harley's going to be hanging out with in this movie. I got no idea. What was that, Black Canary? Ah, yeah, one of the fiercest of birds in nature. Hey, everybody look out, it's a Black Canary.
Dude, all these die-hard Harley fans are gonna eat the scrap up with a new movie and ignore if it actually has a good plot or script, just like Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad was 3 out of 5 star. Mediocre. It was kind of all right. Wasn't great. I like the witch lady. Big surprise. But other than that, oh, the fire guy. He was cool too. I liked him because he had this whole torment thing about him. But other than that, I was like, this is a kind of a forgettable film, And Joker, I did not care for that take on it, on the character. That was pretty. It was like MTV wrote the Joker. That's what I got. Like MTV kind of, look, he's so edgy. Look at him smile with his grin. He's look at all the tattoos. Oh, like an out-of-work rapper. Come on. Corgi is alive. Corgi, what's going on? I don't know why I'm still on. Why am I still on? Hey, why am I still here? You told me to leave like 2 hours ago. I'm still doing a stream here. No, I'm blaming you. Yeah, I got things to do. What do you got to do? Nothing. Stare out the window, look at me all day. Yeah, we'll go have some hot dogs. This guy. Anyway. Black Canary has badass comic. You know, seriously, I cannot take any hero or villain with the word canary seriously. So I didn't take Robin seriously. Not till he became Nightwing. Now I'm like, oh, wow, Nightwing, look out. But before he's just Robin. Hi, I'm Robin. Hi. I'm Robin. This is Black Canary. This is Grackle. There's a little Grackle. This is, what do they call those birds? Titmouse. Right? Yeah. And this is our other bird friend, Titmouse. You know, it's like, what do you... Please. Grackle. Is my superhero name. I'm a Grackle. Pterodactyl I'd take seriously. You know? Like, oh, God. No, man. Anybody but the pterodactyl. Oh, man. Yeah, Black Canary is a prime example of how putting black in your name does not magically make you cool or threatening. Yeah. Black Panther? Oh, man. Dude, Panther? Those things are fierce. Black Canary? Wait, canaries aren't really black. It's more of a yellow thing. This is confusing. Is a canary goth? Because even then, I mean, it's a very tiny little bird. Don't forget Booby. Yeah, right? We got Robin, Grackle, Booby, Titmouse, and, you know, Pigeon. The Pigeon. Beware the Pigeon. People do not name your superheroes after... That's like Field Mouse. The only time that worked was like Squirrel Girl, all right? That's it. God, I don't understand. You know? Robin. Blue Jay. Quail. This is the swan. This is the goose. This is the duck. Birdman. Yeah, but that was a parody movie with Michael Keaton. Come on. The platypus. Ironically, you're listing henchmen of the Penguin. See? Henchmen, not A-list characters. Disposable henchmen that could just be liquefied if need be, right? The swallow. That'd be a little bit, I would say alternate reality versions. The black toucan. Oh my God, we could just go on and on about birds. Yeah. The kiwi. Birds of Prey set an alternative future to DC. Oh, of course it's an alternative future. Yeah, and a future where things might actually be good in the DC universe. Because the reality in the present now is terrible. You know, just because you got Aquaman to break like $1 billion at the box office doesn't mean you're on like, you know, solid ground with your franchises, all right? Relax yourself. You're getting overzealous. This is why I need to be at board meetings. I really need to be at board meetings. Henchmen with group rates, right? The Black Sloth. Arrow version of Black Canary just throws me off work with different women playing as the hero. Really? What do they keep changing the cast every 5 minutes? Kookaburra. Dun, 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 dun. The Thunderbird. See, Thunderbird, that's a little bit more, you know, like the Vulture, you know? That kind of thing. Yeah, you know. The Eagle, that'd be like a Captain America superhero kind of thing. You know, the Raven, fine. The Crow, fine. Another bird you don't want to mess with. But my God, somebody can get the... You know, a big book of birds and just look up absurd bird names. And I think that's what DC's been doing with their characters. You know? Hey, what animals have we not used? How about field mouse? No, I think we did that in the 30s. Ugh. The field mouse. That's a little tiny guy. Runs around real fast like Ant-Man, but with a tail. Get out of here. 3 hours, 21 minutes. Yeah, well, DC just put me over the edge for another 20 minutes. The woodpecker. Right? You know, he pecks people's eyes out. No, he would just be a nuisance. He wouldn't even be threatening, you know? The woodpecker. I am the woodpecker. Oh, you're a pecker, huh? The woodpecker. Really? Like, you like pecking at wood, huh? Man chicken. Chicken! The rooster. How's Dawn doing? Dawn's doing all right. Slow. She's at like 98%. 98%. Birds of Prey are my favorite team of heroes, but having jokers in that team does not make sure. But come on. I don't know. I want DC to fix it. Visit Carpfish. Yeah, they can start fish. You know, if everyone's on their high and mighty seahorse because of Aquaman, let's start on fish. You know, you have what? The carp. You know, the, oh God, what? A shark you would worry about. The goldfish, not so much. You see where I'm going here. We're good. All right. Anyway. Raid Psychora? No, I think the Grizz is on. The Grizz needs it. The Grizzies. Woody from Cheers by day. The Pecker crime fighter by night. That'd be pretty funny. That would explain all the knocks on the head. Mecha chicken. Yeah, robot chicken. I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous out there. Let me get a little bit more coffee. We got maybe two sips left. Hold on. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, we're almost done. We're almost done with the coffee. There's a half a sip left. There's a half a sip left of my coffee. Yeah, why don't you go get me some then? Yeah, you don't want me out here. That's why you're not going to get me no coffee. What kind of friend are you? None. I don't know. This is weird. I will be on once you're done. Well, you got to pre-prep. You know, you can't do a raid if you're not live. Let's see. Elephant bird. Huh. I don't see how they can physically fly with that kind of weight underneath them. Thanks for that. Working on it. Yeah. It's Black Canary because she's not supposed to be menacing. Her power is a sonic scream called the Canary Song, and she wears black leather. It's meant to be ironic. No, okay. If you have a sonic scream, you call yourself something like, oh, gee, I don't know, Banshee. Thanks, Marvel, for doing it right the first time. Canaries aren't known for their sonic screams. What? Ah, there's so many things wrong. Even ironically in a hipster sort of way. It's like, well, you know, I have a sonic scream and I wear it all black. It's gonna be ironic. And it's like even a hipster would be like, I see what you're going for, but have you thought of maybe doing something good? I'm sorry. I'm just when I see things like that, it just I get upset. Silver Banshee for DC. Silver Banshee. Oh, we're going to give him a color too, huh? Why does it all got big color? Let's see. Hey, DC, you got a South American bird. You can swiftly deliver more coffee to us. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. The dodo. Because I, much like crime, will be extinct. The dodo! That's pretty good. Bye. You gotta go. Boo, Mazel, boo! All right, I'll try to join to work, and I guess we'll see you Sunday. Thanks for being here. Wasn't there a meme of a canary, open mouth, the whole screen? I don't know. Fearless, way to go. Okay. Dun, 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 boom, 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 boom. Where did I leave off? Black Canary is also one of the toughest fighters in DC Universe. She actually took on Lady Shiva. Yeah, but in Black Canary, you know, maybe the reason why they became such a good fighter in the DC Universe is because everyone was picking on them because they're the names. So they're like, dude, I really got to bring it. You know, now with a name like Black Canary, I cannot lose a fight or I will never hear the end of it. You know, probably why she's so fierce. You know, meanwhile Robin is hit or miss. Dun, 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 dun. The carrier pigeon, right? That'd be good for a villain. The carrier pigeon just spreads virus around. Fine, I get it. iron pigeon. The dodo is one of the stupidest birds ever, right? Ah. The koalas are worthless animal around. Got 10%. What? Why? Dun, 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 dun. Who's that girl? It's Pauline. But you're coming in late to the stream. We're wrapping it up. Impending. About 2 minutes after we yell at this guy in the building for watching the stream in real life. You should be watching on Twitch. We needed the extra numbers. Sitting out there in the window with your dirty socks hanging. They're going to freeze. People put their laundry outside New York City on a skyscraper. That's ridiculous. What's up?
Well, if you are going down that rabbit hole, what about Batman? The name suggests he is a bat, or Wonder Woman, a woman people wonder about? Just saying.
No, I can see Batman. He dresses like a bat. Bats are scary, you know? Flies by night. You know? I get that. Wonder Woman. She's a wonder to behold. You know? That kind of thing. You know, she's got superpowers. All the wow. That woman is wonderful. She's a wonder. You know? Not like you're wondering, Wonder Woman? Like you're wondering about her actual gender because you're not quite sure because she's so tough. You know, then that's kind of weird. But I don't know. I'm fine with Batman. Wonder Woman. Black Canary just didn't click with me. You know? Mixoplex. Fine. I get that. That works. For what it is. Superman. Dude, the guy's super. Look at him. I can do all this stuff. You know? Aquaman. Dude's in the water. I get it. Aqua. You know? But, I mean, the Flash. Super fast. Black Canary. Fights well.
The panda, he dies super easy and just sort of sits there.
Pandas are actually very aggressive. No, if you impede on them, they're menacing. Ready with Spider-Man on standby. Hey, the guy can crawl up a wall like a spider. Webs. It's fine. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. There. Where to leave up? Well, as much as I like to say, you need to go read the book, Girl at War. I don't know. Go do it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for posting the informative things. I'm sorry if I've been mean to Black Canary. I'll try to enjoy your week. Don't hold it against me. It's just an opinion. We can use whales. Whales! Blank man, an inner city crime fighter. Don't threaten pandas. Yeah, no, pandas are rough, man. Hippos are dangerous too. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, hippos, they're so adorable. Yeah, no, they're not. You get close, they will kill you instantly. They're going to flip it. Flip your boat. I said flip. I said flip it over there. Flip it. Flip it. No, I didn't say Fitbit. I said flip it. Idiot. Nobody uses Fitbits. Grizz is ready when you're ready. All right, the Grizz. The Grizz is streaming. Come on, we got to get our outro music. Do you think you got it, like, set up? Somewhat, maybe. Hey, it's a miracle. All right, so the Grizz is going to be streaming. Put your links in there. We're wrapping her up. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Can you hear the theme music from here? No, you can't. You should be watching on Twitch. No, you keep hanging out the window. You're missing a cool theme song. That's how we end it all the time. Doing a raid this time. But it's for Grizz. Go watch the Grizz, you schmuck. What are you doing up there anyway? Leech Wi-Fi off your neighbor. That's what it's there for. God, some New Yorkers, man. I don't understand. Thanks for being here. We'll be here Sunday. Put your link in chat. The Grizz!
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.